The prophet of thought. Open your mind. 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 Open your mind.
Join the league. Join the league.
Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Allah Akbar! Damn!
Previously on Obsidian versus the world.
Tonight, you must stick to the topic. No ad hominems. No hooping and hollering and yelling and cursing. No talking out of turn. The rules are absolute tonight. You go against the rules, you're out. You are out.
The black manosphere needs discipline. How are you going to be an effective man if you can't even talk without resource to profanity, gratuitously?
Like, I don't even know what the debate is, but I know Obsidian can't beat me in no debate.
Any ad hominems, any talking out of turn. All right? Are we clear on that?
Yes.
Not just for the ones that's willing to bow down and kiss your ass. Keep in mind, I had to reject the manosphere because I wasn't willing to bow down and kiss your ass. Not a Mr. Fantastic. I didn't come in trying to kiss ass and gain stripes. And unblock me from the goddamn show, nigga. I ain't even do shit. Drunk ass, nigga.
Taz is law.
You have to bow down to him and allow him to shit on me? No, fuck no, never. I don't give a fuck.
You just lost.
Well, hold up. What? Well, I mean,
And the black manosphere needs discipline. How are you going to be an effective man if you can't even talk without resource to profanity, gratuitously?
Shout out to Brother Xavier. When they did do that, if they had a no yelling, no cursing policy, you had to stay on the points, on the facts. It was very, very structured. Very structured.
Is there anyone else?
Is there no one else? Is there no one else? Why are you so
Open your minds.
Yeah. And we are back. Peace, folks. And welcome back to another edition of the Proper Thought series right here on the old T.P.O.T YouTube page. I'm your host, X, of course, but you knew that already. That's why your black asses are here. I got to ask y'all something before we get started. What's good with it, Candyman? I see you up there. What's good with it, Larry Mallory? Appreciate that $2 super chat, man. I just brought this new mic, y'all, and I'm not really sure. It's got a lot of buttons and shit on it. And can y'all hear me out there? Can y'all hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Put a 2 in the chat if you can't. Put a 3 in the chat if the shit's too loud. Can y'all hear me out there? Yes. No. Somebody. Anybody. All right. All right. Good. Good. Good, good, good. Appreciate that, folks. Appreciate that, folks. All right, good. Because it's got this little, I bit this shit off of Obsidian. It's got this little echo, too. Can y'all hear the echo? Can y'all hear the echo? I don't really know how to work it. It just came today, so I'm not really good with it yet. But can y'all hear the echo? Can y'all hear the echo effect? No? I guess not. But yeah, y'all already know what it is. Tonight, Obsidian versus The World. And y'all already know how it goes down here. Brother Obsidian comes up here and he takes on up to 4 competitors at once. And he's willing to do multiple debates. But before we get started, y'all already know the rules are very, very stringent. Yeah, it's not like the Wednesday night or the Thursday night throwdowns. It's very different. The rules are very, very strict. There's no ad hominems, no personal attacks, no profanity. But we have tweaked that as well because Brother Obsidian did send me a list of the 7 deadly words. And we will not penalize you for words like hell, damn, ass. We won't penalize you for stuff like that. Y'all know what it is. But anything outside of that, you will be penalized for. And likewise, Brother Obsidian will be penalized for it too. Now, y'all may say, well, damn, X, the rules are so strict and all this kind of nonsense. But y'all have to understand what we are asking of Brother Obsidian. We're asking a lot of him. We're asking him to come up here, debate folks on the fly. He don't know what you're going to come up here and debate, what you're going to say. He don't know none of that. All right? And he's willing to take on 4 people at once. So for what we're asking of the brother, we have to make the rules tighter so it doesn't get crazy up here. Y'all understand what I'm saying? So it doesn't get crazy and out of way up here. So we have to do it that way. So if you're not willing to follow the stringent rules, don't even waste your time because you get up here, you cuss, talk out of turn, do something like that, you're going to lose. All right? You're going to lose. So don't even waste your time. But before we get started, I always start off with thanking y'all, man. Thanking you good folks, man, for your subscriptions, your views, your likes, your shares, and of course, your hard-earned pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and 50-cent pieces. Because like I say every night when I come up here, you don't have to do it. You don't. You don't have to watch these damn debates. You don't have to goddamn share these videos, like or subscribe to this channel. But you choose to do so. And you damn sure don't have to drop your hard-earned coins. But you good folks, man, y'all choose to do it. Y'all support this channel so much, man. And it's outstanding, man. It's phenomenal, the support that this channel gets. I even have brothers hit me off with cash apps and whatnot, even when I'm not on. And y'all know who y'all are, you know? So, like I always say, man, I'm humbled, I'm honored, I'm grateful, and I'm appreciative, man, of all you good folks who hang out there and you good folks who hang out in here, you know, because I know none of this shit would be what it is, man, without y'all good folks, man. And I just want y'all to know that I don't take it lightly. I take it seriously. And I want y'all to know, man, that I thank you. All right? All right. Let's get at it. Brother Obsidian is here. I see. Bring him up. Brother Obsidian.
Hey,
What's good with it, man?
what's going on, brother?
Are you ready to embark on this
Yes.
tonight?
Yes.
All right. Y'all have to be quick because I only have Obsidian for a little while tonight. The brother has to go at like a little bit before 10. So anybody who wants to come up here and challenge Brother Obsidian, this is what you're going to have to do, because y'all know I don't put the link in the chat anymore because, you know, Negroes don't know how to act. So if you want to come up here, this is what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to send me an email. The email is propertothought@yahoo.com. That's propertothought, one word, no caps, @yahoo.com. Then you can see if you have what it takes to take on Brother Obsidian. So what's good with it, Brother Obsidian, man? What's going on, brother?
I'm feeling great, man. How you doing?
I'm good, man. It's good to have you back up on here, man. You know, it's good to have you back, brother.
Yep.
Hopefully we have some challenges, you know. The clock is ticking. So anybody who want to bring me behinds up here and take a swing at it, who knows? Who knows? You never know. So if there are any, and I mean anybody out there who wishes to step up to the plate and make yourself known, take that path to glory. The path to glory awaits. Don't be shy, folks. Come on up.
Now, before we get started, let me
Go ahead.
interject this. The last time around we did this, it was more like a press junket than a debate. I mean, I fielded a whole bunch of questions from guys about me in some way or form. Well, I'm flattered by that.
Yeah,
but
none of that shit tonight. None of that shit
I
tonight.
was thinking that maybe we could do things a bit differently and actually have a debate rather than a press junket or a kind of group therapy session to discuss how I make other people feel and things of that nature. I was thinking this time around we could actually have a debate instead.
Yeah, so I agree. I mean, if you're going to come up here and debate, I don't want you coming up here trying to debate Brother Obsidian's life or try to debate, what he do on his channel. No, come up here with a topic. All right? Don't try to come up here and debate Brother Obsidian's life, because I'm just going to throw your ass off of here if you do. I mean, that's what's going to happen. So if you're going to come up here and you're going to debate the brother, I mean, at least come up here with a topic, man. Because I agree with Brother Obsidian. I agree with him. I mean, he shouldn't have to debate his life. He shouldn't have to debate what kind of girls he date. Or man, come on. No, we're not playing that shit tonight. If you got a solid topic that you want to come up here and throw down on, bring your behind on up here. We're not doing the quote unquote press junket as Brother Obsidian referred to earlier. Nah, we ain't doing that tonight. All right? The debate can't be about him. It has to be about something else. As soon as you start talking it, I'm not even going to give you no warning. I'm just going to kick you off. That's it. You're just gonna be in the middle of a sentence, and the next thing you know, you're gonna be off of here. So we ain't playing those games tonight. So don't even try it. Don't even try it. The rules are in effect for everyone. They will be followed, or your ass is off. That's it. Because y'all already know how we've been doing it around here. We ain't been playing no games. We have not. And tonight is no different. If anything, it's going to be tougher. So if you wanna get on up here and throw on down, just come on up and take your shot. Well, why do you think? Let me ask you, Brother Obsidian, because I have had to kind of tighten the reins on the channel a bit over the last few weeks. Why do you think that we can't, as brothers, we can't come up here and just debate a topic without the yelling, the screaming, the name calling, the personal attacks? Why do you think that's like that?
You really want to answer?
Yep, sure do.
Well, well, I think that a lot of well, yeah, I am something of a lightning rod, and it's very difficult to kind of take a middle road with me. You either love me or you hate me, because I am a lightning rod. I think that's part of it. I think that's part of the reason. But another part of the reason is because a lot of guys just aren't very learned, to tell you the truth. They aren't committed to disciplining their minds, and it shows. So I think it's a mixture of the two.
Wow. Well, you would think that, because don't get me wrong. I mean, you know, us brothers, you know, we get heated, we get passionate, we do all that kind of stuff. But you would think that we'd be able to kind of, you know, control ourselves at least for a little while. I mean, because I can get crazy too. But I know when to kind of, you know, tone it down, you know, turn it down a notch, you know, and you know, say, hey, look, you know, I'm gonna go this route. I'm gonna stay on this path, you know, and I'm not gonna go outside of it. You know, it has a lot to do with self-control and shit like that. Because I know oftentimes, you know, we get up here and we talk about, you know, how emotional women are and all this kind of nonsense. But there's oftentimes where you catch brothers doing a lot of out of the way emotional shit too. Now, I don't want to confuse emotion with compassion or passion for that matter. But sometimes, man, you know, we as black folks, man, we have a tendency, man, to lack self-control, man. And I think that's something that we need to work on as a people. You know, not anybody particular, but I just think we need to work on that shit as a people. You know, that's just my opinion. Don't be writing me no hate mail because I said that shit, because y'all know I mean it. Yes, I mean it. You know, so.
Well, I mean, you know, I mean, in a way, that's a big part of why we're doing this is to highlight the fact that black men have to, you know, work on getting better. You know, and I like challenging conventions. You know, I just recently wrote an article for the Black Manosphere website. It's going to be in the book of Obsidian Volume 2 about self-improvement and ways to raise your value. And I made the argument you know, working out is the easiest. Of the 7 ways to raise your value, working out is the easiest. You want to know what's the hardest? Working out with your mind.
Is that you, Brother Obsidian?
Yeah.
Is that you, that buzzing noise? Because I'm getting like a buzzing noise. Can you hear it?
Is that me? No, I can't hear a buzzing noise.
Oh, that must be on my end then. That must
be
on my end.
Yeah.
But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, so I think that that's one of the that's like the last and most difficult area, challenging area for a lot of black men is to discipline their minds. You know, working out is easy. You know, getting on a diet, sticking to a workout, you know, that's easy. That's easy for a man to do. It's hard for a man to train his mind. That's really hard.
Wow. That's crazy.
So my article was designed to challenge the idea of really, what does that mean, self-improvement? What does that really mean? I mean, does it stop at the neck? I mean, come on.
Stop at the neck. Well, if you're gonna, I mean, it's easy. One thing my pops used to say all the time. He said it's easy to dress a man up and clean him up and make him look good, but it ain't that easy to make him change his mind state. Because if you can put a jackass in a suit and it's still a jackass. It's just a jackass wearing a suit. He don't become a horse now because he has a suit on. So I mean, and I think a lot of that, that whole we need to be better men shit. I think a lot of it is based on, we need to be better men for women, as opposed to just being a better man, period. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it should be, if you're trying to be a better man, I don't think it should just be a better man for the sake of having women, getting women, or impressing women. I think it's more about, if you want to be a better man or a better person, I think you need to be doing it for the sake of, for the sake of how you feel about yourself, how you operate, all that kind of stuff, because all that stuff matters in the long run too. I mean,
Yeah, I do.
That's what I was always taught. My father always taught me, he said, son, integrity is about what you do when people aren't looking. He said, you can do a lot of bullshit in front of people. You can do a lot of bullshit in front of people, and put on a show and put on a performance. But the shit you do when others aren't looking, that's usually the stuff that really counts. So,
yeah. So yeah, it's it's really interesting. The I see what I do is I take a lot of the conventions, like you was talking about, black men need to be better. Well, I really, turn that on its head. So okay, let's talk about black men being better. Okay, let's talk about that. And I find that being better really amounts to working out, making more money. Well, how about training your mind? How about being an erudite thinker? How about that? How about being a good critical thinker? How about that? And I noticed that there's very little said about it, and the reason why is because the guys who are touting this are themselves not very good critical thinkers. So I decided to step into the arena and put another spin on it. And in my dojo, the whole thing about self-improvement is about being the whole man. So it's not just about hitting the gym and making more money. No doubt those things definitely don't hurt, but it's about more than just that.
Yeah, I agree. So what you got coming forward? Because it's moving kind of slow with the challenges here. So I might as well go ahead and ask some questions.
Sure.
What you got going on, man? What you got going on going forward? Because everyone knows you are now back on YouTube. So I mean, what's in the itinerary of the old Obsidian Media Network, man?
Yeah, I'm back on YouTube doing my evening show now, and I'm kind of like in a transitional period because I'm trying to work that out while at the same time writing and doing my Mixler show. So I'm kind of in a transitional period. So I'm hoping I'm just going to use the remainder of this year to kind of iron out all of the kinks and bumps and smooth out the rough edges, so that going into 2021, I hope everything will, first quarter 2021, everything will be kind of ironed out. So that's the plan, to use the last quarter of this year to kind of get everything into a good groove and flow, and get everything over on YouTube up and running the way I like. And Supreme King Coon has been helping me out with that. I'm behind the scenes working with some other guys because in 2021 I want to do some on camera stuff, and I'm trying to put together all the pieces for that. So yeah, that's what I've been working on, and of course putting the final touches on the first volume of the Book of Obsidian that's in the can already. So I'm working on the second volume and then a book for Black women. So I got a lot of irons in the fire, so to speak.
Oh, so you got 3 books coming down the damn pipe then?
Yeah. Well, it started out with one book, and of course, the coronavirus happened, so I kind of pushed my plans back. So I decided to, so since we got this coronavirus, I can go ahead and work on everything else. So, that's what I decided to do, is go ahead and work on the other 2 book ideas I immediately had to mind. My plan, since we're talking about me again, my plan, you can't get away from, right? So, my plan was to do a book, 1 book a year for this entire 2020s decade. That was the idea. That was the concept, culminating in a memoir toward the end of the decade. So that was my grand plan. Of course, the old adage, man plans and God laughs. So I planned it all out, and then the coronavirus happened. So now I said, well, what I'll do is since I got a lot of time on my hands now, I'll go ahead and knock out 3 books. And I'm noticing that a lot of guys in my space, let's put it that way, I'm noticing a kind of shift. A lot of guys are shifting from books to video content. And I don't think that's a good idea. I think that if you're going to pair the 2 together, which is what I intend to do, if you're going to do book content and then pair it with video content for guys, that's a good idea, because you kind of cover both spaces. But just to do one alone, and I am noticing this, just video content alone, not a good idea. And the reason why is because you lose something with the book read. Well, first of all, and this isn't my idea, I got to give a shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. He talked about this. He said in his experience, having just about every Black male dating coach for Black men of any name and repute on his website, thenegromanosphere.com, he said that in his view, what really makes a dating coach is what they write, not the videos they do, the number of women they claim to get, real or perceived, how many subscribers they have. No, what really makes the difference is what they write.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So is YouTube going to be a permanent thing for you? Is that going to be a permanent thing for you now?
I wouldn't go so far as to say permanent, because things are so dynamic at this point. Nothing is static. So I would say that YouTube is where. But here's the other thing too. A lot of people have to understand. Black men have to understand. It's just good investing 101 to never put all your eggs in one basket. I like to be spread around on multiple platforms for a very good reason. If one of them goes down, I still got the other ones rolling. So I don't intend to put all my eggs in one basket. That's the reason why I'm on global streaming radio, which is Mixer. There's a reason why I'm over it. There's a reason why I do that. And so I'm not totally, completely YouTube dependent. And that's something that Black men have to kind of learn, is you don't want to be reliant on just one thing. Because that one thing, especially when you don't control it.
Yeah.
You have no control over it. It can go out. They can pull the rug out from you at any time, and then what?
Yeah, you finish.
Yeah. So is YouTube permanent? I would say nothing is permanent. I'm here for now. And we'll see where things go.
Well, let's talk about radio, man. Is radio do you think is radio gonna last? I mean, because I used to be in radio, years ago. I did radio. I went to a booth, every week, and there was a digital engineer and producer and production team and all that kind of stuff. And it just seemed like radio. Well, I guess it depends on what radio it is and what audience you're trying to reach, but it seems like elements of radio was dying. So how do you survive in radio? I guess unless you're on Sirius or something like that. I mean, how do you keep that from how do you keep radio from dying?
First of all, radio ain't dying. I mean, look at Howard Stern, Rush Limbaugh, Tom Likas had a very long career in radio. So radio ain't going nowhere. Radio is secure. Now, how we go, I mean, the Breakfast Club, Hot 97, Ebro and those people. I mean, radio's not going anywhere. Talk radio is booming on the white side. I think on the black side, black people are very visually driven. And YouTube has basically become TV for a lot of black people. So radio is a different animal for black people than it is for white people. You can't have a talk radio on the scale of a Rush Limbaugh in Black America. Now, I mean, I think the biggest you can get is maybe Tom Joyner, who's now retired. You probably get and not only that, Tom Joyner is basically appealing to a baby boomer, older generation next demographic. Another example is Michael Baisden. He too appeals to a baby boomer, generation X demographic. But for a black American audience, it's very visually driven. It just, I mean, in my opinion, having done talk radio for a long time, it's a completely different animal. Now, you can succeed in it. I have by, forming a niche market. But as far as mass appeal, no. It's just not going to happen. So I've had to, rejigger and retool my strategy accordingly. Like I said, I'm gonna have two-prong attack. One side radio, other side video, and I'm slowly working toward it.
Do you think that with us as black folks, with black radio, man, is it the stuff we talk about? I mean, what keeps black radio from being up there with a Howard Stern or a Rush Limbaugh or a Tom Likas? Why can't we get up there?
Well, like I said, we do have a Michael Baisden, Steve Harvey doing radio, Tom Joyner, but I mean they're not Rush Limbaugh, they would. And to tell you the truth, well, you can make a case that they're more closer to Howard Stern than Rush Limbaugh. I don't think that this is going to sound really bad. I don't think black men are that politically astute, to tell you the truth. White guys are a lot more politically astute, more engaged. They spend more money. And so that those components can make a Rush Limbaugh. There really isn't those components in place in a scalable way in Black America among black men. It just isn't. I mean, you look at Joe Madison in Washington, D.C., he's peanuts compared to a Rush Limbaugh. He does political talk, and he's a black guy. Bob Law back in the day, he's another one. And he had primarily black women calling in. So yeah, black men just aren't that politically engaged. Now we'll see with this election moving. Actually, it would have been 2016 when black men broke significantly for Trump. We'll see moving forward how that plays itself out. But up until now, in my opinion, the reason why we haven't had a real analog to Rush Limbaugh is because black men aren't as politically engaged. not as politically astute and aware, don't give the money. So there you go.
Yep. And shout out to the Logic Spear, brother Ty City. He says everybody's scared of Obsidian.
He also said that OnlyFans is booming. Actually, that's not true. OnlyFans is not booming. The average OnlyFans account brings in less than $200 a month. So it's a very top heavy. Somebody just sent me a really good article. I was going to go on the air today, but I said, wait a minute, I forgot. I got to go on Prophet of Thoughts channel tonight, and I don't want to be all talked out and everything. I want to be well rested for that. So I said, well, I'll save it for next week. But actually, OnlyFans is not booming for everybody. No, it's booming for a very small group of people. But for the rank and file, and let's just get right to it. For the rank and file black woman, she ain't making a lot of money on OnlyFans. No.
Yeah, I mean, I think I think it's just like anything else, man. You gotta have a certain look, a certain style, a certain, gravitas about you for it to, be worth anything, worth the time that you're putting into
you
it.
have to, you have to be able to, you have to really have a big audience, to tell you the truth. I mean, the secret to making money on OnlyFans is you have to have a really big audience that's willing to follow you over there and pay money. That's the real trick. If you don't have that, So yeah, I had a really good article. Brother sent me a really good article about it, and it's really, really interesting.
Well, everybody is we got 86 people in here, and no one has stepped up to the plate. The email inbox is empty. It's like, what's going on, folks? All the shit y'all talk about, brother Obsidian, and you get your chance to go at them, and you can bring 3 extra people with you, and you don't want to take it. I am so disappointed, folks. Especially when you can he's willing to take on 4 of you. 4 of you at once. And there's not 4 people out there who are willing to come in here into the digital square circle and square off with brother Obsidian. I'm so disappointed, black folks. I'm so disappointed. Yeah, I'm disappointed. God damn it. You don't want to do it, boy. I better not hear y'all talking shit about Obsidian on my channel any fucking more. Anybody who talk any shit about Obsidian on my channel, I'm blocking you. You know why? Because this is your opportunity to come up here and square off with the brother, you and 3 other people, and you're not here. So if I ever see any bullshit about Obsidian in my chat, consider yourself blocked. Consider yourself blocked. All right? Don't do it. Don't do it. Your ass getting blocked. Because when you had your opportunity to talk shit in a debate, you didn't do it. So I don't want to see nobody in my chat room talking shit about Obsidian ever again. That's what I'm saying. And I don't care who don't like it. I don't care. Got the brother up here, on a Saturday night, ready to square off with you folks. And no one wants to step up to the plate. So don't talk about it after he's gone. Don't do it. Don't freaking do it. But back to that OnlyFans thing. That's just for girls anyway, right? That's for chicks who want to get up there and do whatever.
I mean, e-girls, they call them e-girls. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the next step. That's a step up from the Instagram thoughts or Instagram models, whatever they call it themselves nowadays. You just can get a little more explicit, I think, I don't think it's like, and like you said, man, everybody ain't making money off of that shit, man. It's only a select few that's probably making any real money. But that's with anything. I mean, even with this shit, a lot of us on here, man, we're not making a whole lot of money, man. We ain't getting rich off of this shit. I know I'm not getting rich off of this shit, so I mean, it's just like anything else. I mean, some people making a lot of money on it. Some people are not. Some people doing it just for kicks. Some people doing it just to be beefing. And some people take it really, really serious as a business, and they're making real money at it. So, that's with anything. Anything you offer black folks, you're going to have multiple tiers and levels to it, despite of what we say, we know what it really is. Some of us, we got a real setup, we got mics, we got studio equipment, we got all that shit. And then some of us are broadcasting from our grandmother's basement. So, I mean, and everything in between that. So, that goes to say with any goddamn thing, man. That goes to say.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
brother Eric Bird says that dudes are on there too. He said dudes are on there too.
They are. There are guys up there doing adult content and that sort of thing. Yeah. And to cut the chase in the chat room, I didn't say no one was making money. I never said that on OnlyFans. And you're proving my point. Instagram models tend to have large followings. That's exactly the point of the article. You know what? Why don't you email me, man? I'll give you a copy of the article and you can sit down and read it for yourself. Okay? Research has been done on this. The vast majority of people that have OnlyFans accounts don't make much money, less than $200 a month. So if you're an Instagram model with a following of, say, 250,000, 500,000 followers, yeah, you're going to do well. But how many black women have that? I mean, let's really think about this for a minute.
Cops pulling up to the crib, brother Obsidian.
No, I didn't go on this. I had my window closed. Wow, I didn't. My mic really picked that up. Okay, wow. So yeah. I really try to button this studio up. But anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it don't look like nobody wants to come up here, man. I'm
hang for another 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
And
okay.
We'll wrap it up.
All right, y'all got 20 minutes. He said he'll stay for 20 more minutes to see if somebody gonna come up here, man. I don't want to keep him up here if y'all ain't gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna keep the brother up here if y'all not gonna do nothing, because to me that's just stupid. Just have him up here for no reason. When Obsidian come here, 9 times out of 10, he just don't pop up on T.P.O.T. When he come to T.P.O.T, it's usually some planned out shit that we gonna do. So this was planned. So I'm not going to keep the brother up here if y'all are not going to challenge him. I'm not gonna do it. I'm just not. And y'all can all bounce when he leaves if you want to. That's fine too. But I'm not gonna keep the brother up here because, like I said, when me and brother Obsidian get together, it's usually some planned out shit that we done talked about days before. Am I lying, brother Obsidian?
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I mean, that's how we usually do it.
Yeah, that's how me and brother Obsidian do it. It's never some impromptu shit where he just kind of pop up. No, we usually be done talked about it via email or whatever, and it's a planned out thing. We say, okay, we're going to get up Saturday, Thursday, whatever it's going to be, and he come through. That's how it goes. So the topic is whatever you want it to be, brother Ism. The topic is whatever you want it to be. That's the gist of it. You get to come up here and debate old brother Obsidian on anything you want. You level the topic, and if he agrees, it's on. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Yep. Shy Cat Sick. Damn, I ain't got my glasses. I can barely read this shit. The other screen is far, y'all. The old man don't got on the specs. But Shy Cat 6 says, haters of Obsidian's message, please step forward and state your case. I couldn't have said it better myself. Shy Cat. Haters of brother Obsidian, step forward and state your case. But you're not going to do it, are you? Nope. You'd rather sit in the chat room and talk shit. I get it. Excuse me, y'all. My wife just handed me something. Yeah. Yeah, Brother Ism. No, there is no topic. Whatever topic you want. You bring the topic. He's willing to debate whatever you bring up here. If it's something he agreed to debate on, it's on. I only got him up here for like another 15 minutes, so you better decide quickly because the brother got to go. He ain't going to stay up here if nobody's going to come. Yeah.
I'm thinking I might watch. Remember they did another Halloween movie a few years back? I went to the movies to go see that. And so I was thinking I could go and do that again.
What you mean, Halloween number 28?
I think they call it. I think they just call it Halloween. I think they started over. I think they just called it Halloween. But
okay.
But I was thinking of going back and just watching that. I went to the movies when it actually came out on Halloween night. This would have been about maybe I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, let me hang on a second because I can remember. Give me a minute. Let me look it up. Yeah, 2018 Halloween. So yeah, it was 2 years ago, and I went to go see it, and it was really good. So I'm thinking I might go and watch that again.
Okay, what's good with it, young Jay? Yeah, so Brother Ism, you got about 12 minutes before the brother gonna leave up out of here. So, if you want to come up here, and I say again, you can bring 3 people with you. I don't know why y'all wouldn't take that bet. I don't get it. I don't know why y'all wouldn't take that bet. The odds are in your favor. The odds are in your favor. In your favor, man. Let me make me a drink. 1 second. I'm pulling up. All right. I think you got a challenger, Brother Obsidian. I think you have a challenger. We shall see. Said he gonna pull up. All right. Let's do it. If there's 3 more folks, who want to join Brother Ism, there's 3 more slots open. Because the deal is 4 of you. The deal is 4 of you. Aha. One of a kind says nobody want to go up there this scary Mary night, I see. Aha. Yeah, man, they scared old Brother Obsidian, boy. Scared. Scared to take him home, boy. Scared. Shit is funny, man. All the shit people talk about Obsidian and ain't nobody showing up. Wow, man. That's another thing we got to stop doing, man, because I'm like this. And I usually say this in my chat room when people get in my chat room and start saying crazy nonsense. I'll be like, look, you can't get in the chat room and talk all this shit about somebody. I had Jay Shine up here. I think this was last week. And, they was giving Jay Shine the business. I had to stop the fucking stream and say, look, if you disagree with the brother, that's one thing. But I don't want you to disrespect my brother. Fuck that. Me and Jay Shine, we go way back. I don't want you disrespecting my brother. If you got a problem with this brother, all you got to do is hit me up with an email and say, hey, look, I want to debate this brother. Because, by the way, this is a debate channel as well, as if people don't know that. We do 2-3 debates in here per week. So they're well aware that this is a debate channel. So if you got a problem with somebody, all you got to do is email my ass and say, hey, look, X, I want to debate that Negro. And guess what? There's a pretty good chance that I can make it happen. Yeah, there's a pretty good chance I can make that debate happen. But far as, debating in my chat room with who's, on the stream, man, I ain't letting people do that shit no more. You got a problem with somebody? You got a problem with somebody? Bring your ass up here and y'all can settle that problem in the digital squared circle. Don't sit in the chat room and talk shit and then type them to death. No, bring your ass up here into the digital squared circle and prove yourself. That's all. Because I got a debate league, and there's a lot of brothers in it. All you got to do is look back at my my league draft video. There's a lot of brothers in that league. And guess what? All you have to do is hit me up, and I guarantee you I can get one of those brothers on here to debate you. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. But y'all know that already. We do debates here, do we not? You gotta hit my email, brother Ism. The email is on the screen, my brother. Prophet-of-thought@yahoo.com. That's Prophet-of-thought, one word, no caps. I don't put the link in the chat anymore. No, I don't do that anymore. See, you email me for the link, I know you're serious. See how that works? See how that works? So hit me up, brother Ism. There's the email right there on the old screen. Right here, down beneath me here. See it? Hit me in my email. I'll shoot you the link. You can come on up and square off with old brother Obsidian. That's why he's here. That's the reason he's here. You see the title of the show. It's Obsidian versus the world. Get on up here and try your hand. Try your hand. And bring 3 people with you if you want to also. Let me reiterate that. You can also bring 3 people with you. See, this is what I would do, right? If I was somebody who wanted to debate Obsidian, you know, and you see, because every now and then I play your promo, you know, the one with your voice on it, the one you did the voiceover for us. I play it from time to time. So when people see it, you know, they can be like, you know what? I know X probably going to have Obsidian on in like a week or 2. So let me go ahead and prepare, get 2 or 3 other brothers, and we just come on there and just bombard them. See, that's what I would do. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. You know?
Right.
But,
Right.
yeah, that's what I would do. Because, you know, like I said, I play the promo from time to time, you know, when I'm broadcasting. And they know that we do it on Saturdays. So that Saturday that come along and I see brother sitting up there, I'll be ready. Me and 3 other people. We be ready. We're going to get him tonight, y'all. You know, have a little meeting. You know, we have a little meeting right before the show starts. Be like, yeah, we coming up in there tonight. I'll be hitting that email up before the show start. Like, yeah, we want to get at him. But, you know, I don't know. I think we don't like planning shit either. I don't know. We won't even plan the simple shit. I guess that's why we can't plan the complex shit. Can't even plan the simplest of shit, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Where you at, brother Ism? You said you was coming up here, man.
7 minutes.
Yep. Y'all got 7 minutes. He's leaving. And I ain't going to try to convince him to stay. Nope. 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 And the crazy thing is the last time we were supposed to do this, brother Obsidian, right? And I know,
Yeah.
you know, you couldn't come.
Yeah, I was a bit under the weather.
Yeah, motherfuckers was in the chat room. Oh, man, Obsidian, oh, that's wrong, Obsidian, oh, they ain't showing up, blah, blah, blah. Now that he's here.
Yeah, I kind of figured that might happen. Yeah. Yeah, the peanut gallery can be pretty rough.
Yeah. You wasn't here, but oh man, Obsidian, why Obsidian doing that? Oh man, he ain't showing up. Oh, that's fucked up. Blah blah blah. Where all y'all at now? Where are all the people who was saying that shit? Where are you? He's here now. Where are you? See, that's what I'm talking about, man. It's like, come on, man. This shit is ridiculous, man. It's just ridiculous, brother. Obsidian. It is, man. It is, man. It really is, man. Every time I do this, man, every time I do this YouTube stuff, I think more and more about stop doing it. I mean, I think more and more about stopping doing it, man. I do. I'm thinking about getting back into radio, man. That's what I'm thinking about doing. Thinking about getting
really?
back into radio. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
So where you gonna head on over? What's gonna be your platform? Are you gonna do it straight from your own website?
What I want to do, because you can purchase a server link for X amount of dollars, and then just tap into that server, and oh shit, you can tap into that server, and you can have your own digital radio station. It just costs you a few bucks, but you can have your own server, man, and that server can be ran. Of course, you got to maintain it and have a site for it and all that kind of stuff. But it can be ran, man, for 24 hours, and that's kind of where I think I'm leaning, man. I mean, this YouTube shit, man. I don't know, brother. Obsidian. I gotta see, man. I gotta see. I gotta see. I got to see, because I just think this YouTube shit, man, is getting a little crazy for me, man. For me, it's just crazy, man. Well, I did just send Brother Ism. I just sent him the link because he did write me. To his credit, he did write me. So let's see if he gonna come through. Let's see. Yeah, that's right, brother. Cut to the chase, young fella. That damn Streamlab bot takes no prisoners. I have to have it like that because I got Negroes that want to be in there and act a fool. So I have to make it stringent. I can't babysit the chat all night. So I let my stream bot do it. All right, there he is. Brother Ism, what's good with it, man?
What's going on with you players, man?
What's going on with you, man? Are you here to challenge, Brother Obsidian?
I'm here in the Rosky Kadowski, baby. Straight lace and grace, uncut game, man. Of course, I'm here. Is he here?
Yeah, he's here.
Oh, okay. What you want to talk about, man? You want to talk about some of them what are them 5-6 pillars of how to knock a bitch and how to spray some cologne with art and mood?
Say
you want to talk about some of that?
Say what?
No.
Now he was talking about them 5 pillars on how to get women with old KS over there, and how to wear cologne with art and mood in it.
What? Well, I'll let you handle this, Brother Obsidian. You decide.
No. He been Flavor Flavin for old KS back there. Every time KS say something like Chuck D, he in the background. Yeah, boy. So I was just asking him, did he want to talk about them 5 pillars on how to knock a woman and how to spray perfume with art and mood? Now, did you get it?
No, I didn't say anything. I have no idea what you're talking about. 5 pillars.
5 pillars. You the one always talking about KS with the 5 pillars on high value this and all that. You forgot about that, brother?
There was never any mention of 5 pillars.
Man, come on, man. Come on, player.
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't always talking about the 5 pillars and principles of a high value man? Am I not talking English?
No mention whatsoever of 5 pillars.
Okay, well, what is it then, brother?
Well, I can tell you what it's not. It's not 5 pillars.
Okay, what is it? What is it? Refresh my memory, sir.
Okay, so this discourse, this high value discourse, has been going on for months, and you have no idea what it's actually composed of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me about it.
And I'm not going to attempt to do that in the next 2 minutes.
Oh man, why you gonna run off now? Shit, because to me it's all bullshit. Sound like trick game to me. Sound like if you got some money, you can trick off on the broad and she can use you. Yes, that's what it sounds like to me. Now you want to go for 2 minutes. You know what I mean? Well, trick off. Trick off.
She can use you for what exactly?
Use you for your bread. Because high value men usually are money. And one of the pillars of the high value man was to have money, was to have resources, was to have this and that and that. Sound like somebody want to get you for your bag and get you to trick off. It's kind of like some of them experiments I be hearing you doing with these women around here, and you're doing them on Tinder and Twinkle and Twitch and all these other things. I don't do all that. I just go outside and knock them in the raw. I don't worry about all that. And what's the standard of a man? He got to be 6'6", 6 feet, 6 figures, and I don't worry about all that. I go outside and get mine. I don't be waiting on all that and doing all this crying about these women out here. And then if you ain't got no money, then you can't knock a woman. That's garbage. That's unconfident. Now you still running off? Or are you staying here, player?
Yeah, this has been very interesting.
Yeah, I'm an interesting brother. You should stay.
Yeah, this has been very interesting. And, I'll bid you good night.
All right, brother Obsidian.
What?
He's gone.
Oh man,
He's
come
gone.
on. Lame in the game, ass nigga. Man, how you gonna come on here, man? We'll ring the bell then, T.P.O.T. Tell him I'm the 2-time T.P.O.T champion around this jank. You know what I mean? Can you dig it? Yeah, man. I'm up on the Sir-ism, man. The 2-time T.P.O.T champion, man. 2 impromptu champion, man. I thought he was the king of YouTube, man. You mean to tell me I ran off the king?
Well, it's Obsidian's discretion of what he wants to do.
Man, how you gonna give him discretion of what he want? He act like he didn't know nothing about how value this.
Because the show is called Obsidian versus the world, brother.
Wow. Well,
if it was Sir-ism versus the world, guess what? You would have discretion too.
Well, if a brother pulled up, I wouldn't have ran off though. If a brother pulled up, I wouldn't have. And then I wouldn't act like I didn't know nothing about that Odd and Mood. That's that cologne he be spraying. Then I told him KS is Chuck D, because KS is always saying his rap, and then he in the background like Flavor Flav going, yeah, boy. Oh man, yeah, boy. And then he want to act like he don't know what I'm talking about, because you see, I got a tongue that's a motherfucking Uzi, and he was ready to get up off of that joint. That seat got a little hot. I think he didn't want none of this here, man. He said, who is this young nigga coming through swinging elbows and slanging iron? He didn't want none of this, T.P.O.T. He didn't want none of it, X. That's what I think. Y'all look up to Obsidian and he this and that, and he be trying to do all these roundabouts, and then you say something, then that's how he feel, and then he go roundabout and put you in a mind conundrum. He ain't gonna do me like that.
Hold on. We're not about to have the rest of the stream be about Brother Obsidian. I mean, we ain't.
No, okay, but I was ready for him though. I showed up. I showed up late, but I showed up, man. You understand me? He was ready to debate. It was an open topic. I wanted to talk about the KS and the 5 pillars of tricking, man. You understand me? I was gonna say no to tricking, man. No trick zone. No trick zone.
Well, maybe the next time, because this is a series on my show. I mean,
okay.
Obsidian comes through here, every few weeks and does this, because this is the Prophet of Thought series. And
I got you.
It's one of many series on this show where Obsidian comes through. So maybe next time he come through, maybe he will.
Hey man, I don't know what it is about the ism, man. I done came through 2 times, man, and I done knocked a couple of cats out, man. Technical knockouts around here. And new champion of the world, Sir-ism.
Oh my goodness, man! You missed your damn call. You should have been a damn comedian.
He didn't want none of this game, man. He over here doing all kind of ad libs and documentaries and all kind of case studies and all that. Man, he need to go do the ism pill, man. Go outside and knock a bitch pill, Jack. That's what you need to do. Who worried about if you're 5'7", 1'7", 6'7"? Talk to women. They don't bite. They're not Attila the Hun. Okay.
Well, how about we do this?
What's up with it?
How about we do this? Being that you're here, here. Now you're here, and I will put the same challenge out to anybody else that's out there. If you want to come up here and get in a digital squared circle with Brother Ism, feel free. The email is on the screen, and hit me up. And,
well, I'm not political now, X. I don't really know about, I ain't too political.
No. You up here, you gotta take on whatever they come up here.
I'm just letting anybody know if they want to come. I ain't with Trump. I ain't with Biden. I ain't really with none of them.
Whatever they want to debate.
Whatever they want to do. Come on then, pull up then, shit. Who want this? It's the game against everything. The game against feminism. The game against the gynocracy. The game against whatever then. Pull up then.
Yeah, there's the email. The email is there. Prophet of Thought at yahoo.com. That's Prophet of Thought, no caps, one word at yahoo.com. Come on up here and square off in the digital squared circle.
Yeah, man.
With Brother-ism.
Let them know, man. I ran off one of the pillars, man. He on one of the Mount Rushmores of the YouTube game, man. I ran him up off of here, man. He got up out the joint, man. I jumped out my Cadillac, man. Understand me? I had to grab my Hennessy, man. I had to get my Henny yak together. I got my Hennessy together. I pull up in the joint in the speakeasy. Oh, motherfucking Prophet of Thought, motherfucking X was on the wheels of steel. I walked in the joint, man. The saloon went quiet. Whoo! They say ism here, and then you heard, but then all of a sudden, this all you heard. That was old man running out the back door, jumping on his horse. I pulled into the saloon and he pulled up out of here, y'all. And y'all, what's going on, man? What's going on? I thought y'all look up the old man, man. Y'all better start pulling up to my channel, man. Understand me? Listening to the old man. Y'all better listen to the ism, man, because he ran up out of here.
Well, brother Blexit, the Communitas says,
my goodness,
this nigga is a walking stereotype.
Oh my good, that nigga don't do nothing but complain about black people. Oh, my Blexit, I've been looking at him every time he do something in the chat room. Tell that brother to cam up and let's see you, because you always complaining and talking about stuff in the chat room and ain't nobody seeing you. You like a black man that don't like black men. You understand me? You only like, I don't like one kind of brothers. He only like the Carlton, Benson, Sebastian brothers. You can't like Hakeem. You can't like X. You can't like ism. You can't like cut to the chase. Yeah, we from the hood, man. We from the mud, man. So Blexit, tell him to do some Blexit over there in England somewhere and work on something, man. Because he's like a black man in whiteface. Don't like his own people. Tell him to sit down somewhere. He bet not pull up. Because he ain't nobody even seen him. He ain't never pulled up. He probably is a keyboard gangster.
Well, Blexit is one of my renters. He know he can come up here. He already know.
Yeah, he worked down in the laundry room. He don't want to come upstairs to the mic, though. You can work with a wrench down in the laundry room, man. He can work down there, man.
He already know what it is.
Yeah, come on, Blexit. Blexit. What kind of name? If you got a name like Blexit, that lets you know that you full of crap. What is Blexit, man? That's some kind of, ain't that the stock market or something in London, England, somewhere trying to sound all advanced? And I don't like these kind of, he's a walking contradiction, and we don't like those brothers, and you too ghetto. But if you make it like Gucci Man and you rich, oh, Gucci Man's okay. That's how the white people do the black dudes. Oh, we don't like those niggers, but LeBron James, he's okay. He's different. Oh, OJ's different. He's not black. He's OJ. He's not black. He's Blexit. Get your ass out of here, nigga. Please.
I'm telling you, man.
All this red pill shit. Never act like they red pill and then get off the
man.
motherfucking YouTube and can't even have his woman make him a sandwich. Please. Blexit. Go sit down somewhere.
Have you ever thought of traveling the comedy circuit, man? Because you would kill on the comedy circuit, man. You
I just be talking shit, T.P.O.T.
I would come see you.
My woman be saying that. And I'll be like, baby, no. She be like, you really are funny. I'll be like, no, baby, no, I'm not.
I would come see you, man. I would come see you, man.
Me and you, hey, T.P.O.T, I know you old school player, man. Me and you could get along right away, man. It ain't never been no thing. First time I got on here, man, you let me come up, treated me like a player, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, everybody's welcome. Well, I'm not gonna say everybody, God damn it, but most folks are welcome up here because I believe in letting brothers speak their piece. I believe in that.
Here he is again. Blexit, the commission. Commission what? You can't even tell your woman what to do. And then you want to try to tell me I'm embarrassing black men. You embarrassing black men by thinking it's only one kind of black man. It's supposed to be the button-up suit black man like you. What about the John Henry Johnsons? What about the brothers that's got to go work the field yards? Oh, House, Thurgood Marshall, House Negro. I'm trying to keep my words clean on here for you, man. I really would cut your head to the fat meat. Blexit. You know, please. Looking like somebody's motherfucking vice principal or something. Come on, man. Show your face since you're doing all this talking.
Yeah, well, like I said, Blex is one of my wrenches. He already know he can come up.
I know he got a wrench. He worked down in the steam room. You don't want to come upstairs.
In the steam room.
He work in the steam room, man. He don't want to pull up, man. He doing all that talking. Look at him. Look at him. He's a keyboard gangster. He ain't pulled up one time, and all I do is keep seeing him going up and going up. I thought you couldn't cuss on here, Brother X. He cussing all in the chat.
He's got a wrench.
Take his wrench.
My wrenches have special privileges. My wrenches have special privileges. Yeah, they got special privileges.
You understand me? Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on,
Corey
hold
Burks,
on.
man. He said he liked this
brother,
game.
Brother Corey Burks with the 50 spot. Appreciate that,
me?
brother.
Come on,
he
man.
said, glad to finally catch you live, T.P.O.T. I enjoy your streams, brother. I appreciate that, brother Corey.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to stay up here for Corey and Brother X, man. Give y'all a show, man. Brother X might buy me a shot of motherfucking Henny-Yak with that 50, man. Go on and give me a shot, Brother X. Because Brother O-Man ran up out the saloon. Soon as I hit the saloon, he pulled up out.
I ain't going to let you say that because before he left, he had said he was only going to stay like another 15 minutes. And by the time you came up here, he was down to like 5 minutes. So, you know, not that I'm caping for him or no shit like that, but he said it. You can rewind it.
You got a slight cape. You ain't got a cape on. You got one of these face masks on for him. You got a slight
I'm just
cape.
telling the truth.
It ain't quite the. I understand you, man, but he ain't got nothing to do. It's Saturday, and he ain't got nothing to do.
I don't know that.
I know he didn't want this smoke with ism. He didn't want it because he can't get on me. That. I ain't one of these educated lames.
Good look on that Lady Dana, that $5 super chat. She says, turn, sir, ism. What? I don't know what the hell that means, Lady Dana. Lady Dana, you gotta hit me up. I wanna do a female debate probably next week. I got an opponent for you, Lady Dana. I got an opponent for you. You're the only one that I thought of, boy. You're the only one that I thought of. I was like, I gotta hit up Lady Dana.
Okay.
I'm telling you, hit me up, Lady Dana. What you doing next Saturday? Lady Dana? Come on up here next week.
See what I'm talking about? See this lame shit Blexic be saying? He talk about he only see a difference in niggas and flies. Man, brother, you probably ain't got a life, man. You act like you red pill Satan. You act like you red pill Lexington Steel on YouTube, and you can't knock a book off a bookshelf. Okay? You need to learn the 5 pillars of this game and come to Sir Ism channel, and I can help you. You need therapy. As KS always said, you need therapy. I'm going to give you some therapy. Talking about I'm uneducated, brother. I got a double doctorate in this game. Jack.
And snap, Lady Dana with another $5 super chat. She said she meant to say turn up.
Yeah, and me.
Ism.
Yeah. Hold on, I gotta lock my line. Yeah, I'm gonna turn up, Miss Dana. Yeah, and we're gonna tell these guys if you get caught turning down, his player card is revoked. So further notice, man, your player card is revoked. Because I got in here turning up and you turned down. Understand me? He turned down the challenge, man. He didn't want to go again. Then he tried to act like he didn't know what I'm talking about. See how you trying to get on that technical bullshit? See, that's why women don't like you, because you trying to get too technical. What are you talking about? Did you hear him? Like a prick. What do you mean, the 5 pillars? I don't understand. Knowing you've been in the background, caping KS the whole time. Yeah, boy. With his little, he in KS fanny pack. He's sitting right there on the pictures inside the fanny pack. All you got to do is unzip it. He'll come out. Remember that little game you used to have when Jack in the Box used to ring it, ding 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 ding, and then he would pop out. That's how he pops out of KS's handbag. Then he try to act like he didn't know what I'm talking about. What do you mean? I don't understand. What are you talking about? What 5 pillars? No. It's 5.5. It's 5.4. Man, that's why you can't knock a broad. You're too technical. You're too trippy. You have no flavor. You have no pizzazz. You have no style. You have no decorum. No je ne sais quoi, if I may say so myself. You always want to debate a bitch. Bitch don't want to debate. God damn. Yeah, you didn't want this smoke with Ism, man. Yes, Sir Ism. The reigning welterweight champion of the world.
This dude.
Sir Ism.
I'm telling you, man. It's time for you. It's time for you to hit the comedy circuit. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, you gotta hit that comedy
And then
circuit.
Blexic still in the background talking motherfucking crap. Hey man, we told you the left washer was loose on the steam engine. Man, go down there and turn the steam engine, Blexic. We up here in the top floor, man, of the executive suites. You can't come up here. You know, you gotta have that special card to get past the 14th floor on the elevator. You ain't got the card, Blexic. Stay down there and turn on them washers and screws.
Well, if anybody, because I'm gonna bring somebody else up, brother Ism.
All right, man.
Feel free to come back on. I want to see if somebody else want to come up and maybe somebody else.
All right, I'm gonna let you players have the stage, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go ahead and take care of this venture deal, man. But Blexic, you stay in the steam room. We up here on the top floor doing executive work right now. So I'm gonna go get me a drink, man, and go mess with me a nice young bitch. I'll see y'all later.
Let me know when you travel the comedy circuit, man. I'll be your manager, man. All right?
All right, brother X. I'll fucks with you later.
Peace, brother. All right, man. So, if there's somebody who wants to come up here, you know who I want to come up here? I want Lady Dana to come up here. Lady Dana, come up. Lady Dana, hit me with an email and come up here, Lady Dana. I want to ask you something. Come up here. I promise to only keep you up here for like 5 minutes. I want to ask you something. If you can. If you ain't busy. What's good, brother Art? There go my brother right there, man. Brother Art in the house. Brother. Y'all need to get on down there, man, and check out freaking Art and Style TV, man. Brother Art been doing his thing down there, man. And that channel is growing. It's growing. I peeped in on him the other day, man. He had quite the crowd down there, man. You know, it'd be some heavy hitters coming through there too. So y'all need to get on down there. Check out my brother, Art and Style TV. Art, put your channel in the chat if you want to, man. Go ahead and spam it so everybody knows where to find you. Oh shit, there go my brother Perfect Black in the house. I didn't even see him before. My brother Perfect Black in the house. He said, damn, bro, X, I walked away, came back, and yeah. You walked away and came back, and it was the goddamn Def Comedy Jam up here, man. Because Brother Ism is funny as hell. Yeah, Brother Ism is funny as hell, man. He's funny as hell. He is, man. He missed his calling, boy. That brother he should have been like a stand-up comedian or some shit, man. But the last time he was here, man, he was on my channel a while back. And, man, he had me rolling, man. He had my damn stomach hurting. He had my goddamn stomach hurting the last time he was here, man. He's a funny dude, but I'm telling you, missed his calling. You know? He missed his calling. He missed his damn calling. Yeah, I know, brother Blexit, but I mean, he's hilarious, man. He is hilarious, man. Maybe I just got a twisted sense of goddamn humor, but I think the brother's hilarious, man. I think he's hilarious. Oh, there she go. Hold up, y'all. Let me send Lady Data the link right quick. Because I want to ask her something right fast. I know I'm not going to keep her up here long, y'all. I just want to. Can't even see, man. Put up my damn glasses. What I need to do. All right, I just sent it, Lady Dana. I just sent it. What's good with it, brother? Cool Jen, I see you up there, brother. What's good with it, brother? What's going on? Go ahead, check your mail, Lady Dana. I just sent it over. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with the brother, but I can say that about everybody on YouTube. But I don't know. I just think he's hilarious. I think he's hilarious. And he actually came up here one time and debated. As a matter of fact, yeah, he was up here and he debated somebody. And I think he won that night. Yeah, he was here. There was some impromptu debate. And I'm trying to think who the hell he debated. But he came up here. We did an impromptu debate, and the crowd went for him. They they said he won. Brother Ism. They said he won. So, it is what it is. There she is.
Hey,
Lady Dana, what's good with it?
why you should let Ism stay? Because it's like it's Halloween, it's Saturday night. He's funny.
Yeah, he is. I think
You should
he's
do comedy night on like Friday or Saturday night and have him be like the headliner.
He is hilarious. I think he's
Yeah.
hilarious.
And it's all in fun. It's all in fun.
Yeah, I know. He's been on my channel before. I mean, I don't have a problem with the brother.
Yeah, but you should have a comedy night and have like other people who want to come up as well. And he could be like the headliner or something, or the host.
Okay.
Or co-host.
Well, I got you up here now, and I want to ask you a question, Lady Dana. Are you willing to debate one Saturday night?
I doubt it. Why?
Oh,
what's the topic?
What do you mean?
Because I be busy now.
I know you. I know that.
This lockdown, honey, is winding down. People are back to work.
I know that. But what I'm asking is, are you willing to debate? Because you are one of my female winner/champions up here. So
I only debated once, but I mean, what is the topic and who will I be debating?
What would you be willing to debate? What would you be willing to debate?
I don't know. It depends. I don't really have anything off the top of my head. So what did you have in mind?
Well, I was thinking more on the lines of, something serious, like, maybe politics or something like that. None of that relationship crap. Because it seemed like
I don't want to do relationship.
Yeah, none of that crap. I'm thinking like some type of politic, something political. I think it would be nice to have two ladies up here debating politics. I think that would be really, really good.
I don't know. I mean, it could be that, or I'm always talking about politics on my channel, but unless it's like I never talk about celebrity stuff. That would be different for me. And like not as serious. Like,
so would you be willing
but who is the person?
Would you be willing to hold on before I say anything? Would you be willing to debate you said celebrity stuff, you'd be willing to debate that. So you don't want to debate politics?
Not really. It depends on what the political subject is.
Okay. So in lines of like the celebrity stuff, what would you be willing to debate on that?
I don't know. They're talking about like the Birkin bag, right? You did you see that? Like that was trending.
Y'all want to debate pocketbooks?
No.
You want to debate pocketbooks?
No. It's when who was it? Swaidi or whatever her name is. She was like, your man, you don't have a man if he can't buy you a Birkin. And then like and then other people was getting offended, and then some other people was like, well, you need to invest. So I don't know, something could come out of that, like to Birkin or not to Birkin. Like what is the big thing with the Birkin, like name brand versus black owned and stuff like that. Like, cause that was trending or whatever. So, cause I'm starting to be a little bit burnt out with politics. Cause I'm always, and then I'm doing a show Tuesday about politics. It's election night. So I kind of don't want to like burn myself out because I'm busy with other stuff too.
Yeah, I'm doing a political show too. I'm gonna have a bunch of brothers in here, Democrats, Republicans, liberals, conservatives, and we're gonna like cover the election and talk about politics from the different states and update everybody on the races and all that kind of crap on Tuesday.
But the person you have in mind, maybe they have something in mind, So who did you have in mind?
Well, I have a couple. I have a couple ladies in mind, but I do have Lady Jessica says she's willing to debate on a Saturday night. Um, would you be willing to debate her? Would you be
I don't
willing to?
know. As I'm saying, it depends on what it is. Who else?
Well, the other person told me not to say anything unless I
Oh,
definitely had a person.
so they
but I
want to
would,
be
but
anonymous
I would yeah, but because that's a long story, but
because they're what?
that's a long story. I don't want to get into it, but
Are they a
um
YouTuber person?
uh I guess shit they on here, but
No, like
Jessica,
do they create their own content?
yeah, Jessica says she will debate on a Saturday. Jessica X,
Mhm.
Lady Jessica X, says she will debate on a Saturday. But I told her that the next time I got someone to debate, it would be, it would be a female, because she's debated on here before too, but she debated with guys. So I wanted to have her, a debate with, females, two females debate.
Mhm.
So, but you said that you don't want to debate politics. So I guess I would have to, what? Would I have to come up with the title myself? Should I fish for topics with her and run them past you and
I mean,
see
you
if,
can't. Well, I'm not committing to it for next Saturday. I'm just because, like I said, like
well,
it's a lot of it's things
how
that I'm
about
doing up until Tuesday, Wednesday, up
how about
until
a
Tuesday,
Saturday?
Wednesday.
Not necessarily next Saturday. How about a
Yeah, a
Saturday?
Saturday
Okay,
because
okay,
yeah,
okay,
a
okay,
Saturday. I just don't want to commit to next Saturday because next week I'm gonna be busy, and then I know I'm probably gonna be burnt out by the end of the week.
okay.
So
Well, this is what I do because I have your email and stuff. What I'll do is once I get it nailed down, and maybe we'll do it the following Saturday, not this Saturday coming up, but the following one. How about that?
yeah, so just
Okay,
throw me some topics, and
okay, okay.
let me just go from there.
Yeah, because I wanna get y'all head to head. I wanna see that. Yeah, I want to see that battle
Why?
right there. Huh? Because
Why
I
you
do.
want?
Because I
Because of
do.
why? Why?
Because I think it would be a very interesting debate. I think it would be interesting, depending on what y'all are debating. I think it would be an interesting debate. And damn, my dog going crazy outside.
I want to know who the other person is, so email it to him.
I
I won't
just
say nothing.
I just told you.
No,
I
you said
told
the
you,
other
Jessica.
person. You said the other person didn't mention your name.
Oh, that.
Email it to me.
All right, all right. I'll do that. I guess. I'll do that. I guess.
Yeah, like no,
But
I'm not gonna like um if you email it to me, I'm not gonna say nothing. I just want to know, and then I'll email you back the reason why I asked.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. We'll do.
So, but
We'll do
yeah,
it.
so float me some topics, and even if other people have other topics in mind, and then we just go from there.
Okay. Okay. So we'll
Can
try
you
to
please?
go. We'll
Huh?
try to we'll try to go for next Saturday, not this coming Saturday, but the following Saturday. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll hit you up
Um.
throughout the week and run some topics by you or something, and then run some topics by her, and we can mesh it up, and hopefully Saturday we have a throwdown.
Um.
How's that sound?
Yeah. Bring Ism back up.
I think he's gone. He said he was going to do
Why you
something.
let him go? Like you should have just put him backstage. Like everybody ain't trying to be serious like all the time. You gotta lighten up.
What do you mean I gotta lighten up? This is a light
I'm
platform.
talking
What do you
about not. I mean, not you personally. I'm just saying people in general. It's Saturday night. People really can't go out, because of Corona, Halloween. He
This is
was
hilarious.
funny.
Of
Like,
course he is. He's been on here before. He's
yes.
he's been on here
Send him an
before.
email. Tell him to come back up.
I don't have a problem with ism at all. I really don't. But
But
what
you
I
like,
want
oh, drop off. Like,
no, that's not what I said. That's not what I
what
said.
you say?
I said, well, I'm gonna try to bring somebody else up because I had him up here, and I
Yeah,
said
but you
any
should have kept him
I said
up.
I said anybody want to come up here and challenge him, they can, and nobody came up. So I'll bring the next person up and have somebody challenge them. Because Saturday nights are usually challenge night. All right. This is a
Well, why
challenge night.
Blixit didn't come up and challenge him?
I don't know. You're gonna have to ask Blexit that. You got to ask him.
Blixit,
He
Blixit.
could have came up here. He could have
Right.
he could have came. I mean, he know that he's one of my wrenches. He could come up here. I will let anybody up here. for the most part. I mean, I don't discriminate when it comes to
I don't know
people on
why
my
you don't
channel.
put the link in the
Nope,
chat. It's so
nope,
much easier. Ain't
nope,
nobody gonna be pressing that link like
nope,
crazy.
nope.
Profit.
Because if they write me, I know they're serious. I know they're serious about coming up. All right. Anybody can hit the damn link. That's easy. But to write me an email, it takes a few seconds. So that means you're serious. That means you really want to come up here.
I think
So
people just want to be entertained. That's why you should have kept Ism up. People just want to be entertained tonight.
yeah, well, if he want to come back, he's welcome to come back. He obviously has the link already. All he got to do is hit
Ism,
me
if
up.
you're out there listening, come back up.
Yeah, if he want to come back up, he's welcome. I don't have a problem with Brother Ism. Absolutely not. I don't have a problem with him. I think he's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's freaking hilarious. All right, who is this back here? Somebody done sent me an email. I have no idea who they are. Who are you who sent this email? Who are you? You know who you are. Make yourself known in the chat. Who are you that sent this damn email wishing to have the link? Who are you? Make yourself known in the damn chat.
They sent you an email. Aren't they serious?
Let me see who this is.
You have to send them the link.
Send it to them and see who it is.
Maybe that's Ism with another account.
All right, whoever you are, I just sent you the link. So get your ass in the queue so I can decide if I want to let your ass in here or not. You got to be kind of stringent on Negroes. Negroes be acting a damn fool. We ain't having none of that here. We ain't doing that no more here. We not. We just not. Everybody knows how it go, right? Y'all all know how it go, right?
You got to stop having your chat room judge your debates because it's very biased.
How was that?
Especially, it's very biased when a woman come up, or if it's a woman topic. That's
not true.
The other night, it was biased. It's always biased.
How was that? My audience will vote for people that they don't even like.
No,
I've had people come in here that my audience doesn't even like, and guess what? At the end of the night, if they make a good enough
argument, it depends
my audience
on
will
what,
vote for them.
Yeah, but it depends on what side of the debate they were arguing.
Yeah, well, that's with anything. I mean, how am I going to?
You have a biased audience. You should decide or have three. You should have 3 objective judges.
And you trying to say that I'm going to be able to find that on YouTube? Yeah, right. Absolutely not. Oh, that's Brother Jonathan. What's good with it, man? Why you ain't say nothing, Brother Jonathan, man? I didn't know that was you.
Deal financially.
Brother Xavier, I want to be on the election night panel. I'm here in California. I want to talk about West Coast politics.
Okay.
And, I pretty much have your email on file. I hope you have my email on file.
Well, I know who you are. I don't know if I have your email on file. I got it now.
Okay. I just asked if you can be able to squeeze me in. Hey, Dana.
Hey.
Why you got a damn picture with your damn shirt off? Let's talk about that shit.
Because he's in his 20s and everything is tight.
Well, I tell you what, if you're gonna come on my shit election night, man, you got to change that shirtless.
Okay, hold on. Hold on. Give me a minute. I'm about to change this shit real quick. Hold on.
You have to have an avatar with some clothes on. God damn it.
That one is boring.
No, that's perfect. That's perfect. I prefer that one. Yeah, I prefer that one.
See, bias.
I prefer that one. God damn it. I'm just saying,
Xavier say, "Damn, I ain't 24 no more, so fuck it."
We don't want no half dressed men or
I want to see half dressed men with some
half dressed women. We don't want to see none of that shit up here. What you say, Lady George? I know Lady George ain't co-signing Lady Dana bullshit up here. I know you're not. I know you're not co-signing Lady Dana's shit. Please tell me you're not.
Listen, if a woman had cleavage as her thumbnail, men will appreciate looking at it, just like women appreciate looking at a
Well,
tight,
well,
glistening chest.
well, women don't come up here like that. This is a different kind of channel. I mean, the women that come up here, they don't be like that. They don't come up here with boobs popping
Because you
out.
don't have pictures like that up here. That's why.
I mean, they don't do it. I mean, because women come on this channel. I mean,
Yeah, but
everybody
do you have
say,
pictures
oh,
like this? No.
like what?
Like his picture. So the
What do you
women that
mean?
come up here, they don't see pictures like this. So of course they're not gonna care. But when you see it, you're like, okay, it's nice to look at.
Yeah, but this ain't that kind of channel. This ain't that kind of channel. You know this. You know it's not, Lady Dana. It's
You
not.
feel uncomfortable looking.
No, I
You
just
said you cannot
I
have
just
that picture on
Yep,
election
that's
night.
right. That's right. And I mean that shit too. I mean that shit. I mean it. We ain't gonna have no damn
Chest out.
we ain't gonna have no half-dressed men or half-dressed women.
Well, give me the T.P.O.T t-shirt then.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
Take a picture of that.
Halloween, so
yeah,
tonight
you
is
can.
an
All
exception.
you gotta do is hit my Teespring. They up there. I got the T.P.O.T shirt. I got the These Old Mamas T-shirt. I
I
got
like
the
these mamas.
I got
Yeah,
the hoodie, the Open Your Mind hoodies. They all up there. Go to my Teespring. The link is underneath this here stream. You go, you hit my Teespring. All that's there. The Open Your Mind T-shirt, the T.P.O.T T-shirt, the Open Your Mind hoodie. They all come in multiple colors. Go ahead and hit it up, man. Buy as many as you want. They there.
like,
Hit it up. Hit the
like,
Teespring up, man. Because
like,
I believe in having other words on my gear that I sell, not my face or my name or no shit like that. I like having my sayings on the shirts. You know what I mean? But go ahead.
I
like
want my
you,
name
you,
up there.
you need to have more females up in the panel, dog. Keep it 1,000 with you. Like it always
Why?
be a dude podcast, bruh.
Why?
It's
Well, what you got to understand is this, brother. This is a male-centered channel. It always has been. It's a very male-centered channel. But make no mistake, I don't have a problem with women coming up here. Obviously, you see Lady Dana here to my left. So, I mean, I don't have a problem. And Lady Dana, this isn't the first time she's been on here. She's actually came on here and debated against another woman. So, I mean, I don't have a problem with women coming on here. I just had a
you talking
female.
about drunk ass Nichelle.
I had a female come on here last night and debate. A lady just debated on here last night, less than 24 hours ago. So,
Well, barbecue too.
I mean, this is a male-centered channel. I mean, I don't know what else to say. You're not gonna see more women up here for any particular reason. Likewise, you won't see less up here for any particular reason. I mean, women write me. They want to debate. They hit me up. I let them come up. They debate just like everybody else. Same rules, same parameters apply. I don't treat them any different than I treat the brothers. You can look at my shit and you can say that I don't make concessions for them either. So, I mean, but far as turning this into, a powder house or a lady's bathroom, that shit ain't gonna happen, brother. You can forget that. Not gonna happen up here.
You won't have a ladies' night.
Nope.
No,
No ladies.
But you will have a fellas' night.
Every night,
a ladies' night.
every night is fellas' night, pretty much.
Yeah.
Every
so
night.
have at least one ladies' night.
No, absolutely not.
I wish I was here when I'm sitting here.
I've had nights where, well, it's been a while, but I had nights where, I had a Sada Muhammad up here. I had Lady George, Lady Danielle was up here that night too. And I had the president of the North Carolina chapter of the NAACP up here, who is a woman. So
that
was a ladies' night. That was a ladies' night.
Shahrazad.
Shahrazad Ali.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Sister Ali is a friend of mine. I've known her since 2012. So she's actually a personal friend of mine. So she'll come up here. She'll come up here pretty much whenever I ask. I just don't hit her up too much. I mean, but we talk often though. Her and I talk pretty often. So I just
In Living Color did her dirty. I remember that in Living Color episode where they had Shahrazad Ali. That shit was funny.
Starly don't care. She don't care about that crap. She really don't, man. That stuff don't bother her.
I was watching that shit on TV a couple weeks ago. That shit was funny.
That stuff don't bother her at all. I wish Lady George was still out in the damn audience. Lady George, if you out there, hit me up with an email. You need to come up here for 1 minute or so.
Yeah, Sister George.
Yeah, because she tried to say that, you're biased. I don't even know why she's saying that. Because
you should have a ladies' night. Ladies know how to act, the men still will come. Your regular audience still will come, plus more.
No ladies' night.
I don't see that's being biased. I don't like that. That's being sexist, Prophet. That's being sexist.
How's that being sexist and you're up here and you've been up here before?
No, I said a ladies' night, not just random.
So because I don't have a ladies' night on my show,
you're discriminating against ladies.
I'm sexist.
You're discriminating against ladies. So let's have that debate right now.
How you figure that?
Why are you discriminating against ladies?
I don't. I just had a woman up here debating yesterday.
No, I said for a ladies' night. Because you said every night is men's night when you go live. So why don't you have a ladies' night?
Yeah, man, at least brothers in the style do it.
What for?
Exactly. Now you're saying what for? Because it'll bring a whole different type of energy. Different conversations, and it's engaging.
What type of energy?
It's more of a feminine energy.
Oh, and I need that on here. Why?
Because you have women listeners. You'll be able to get more women listeners. You can get a woman's perspective.
Women don't even listen to this damn this channel.
I listen to this channel, Sister George. All the other women have been on here, and they listen to it. Yeah. So again, the men are still going to come. They're still going to listen. They're still going to partake.
No.
They're still going to interact in the chat.
We are not doing a lady.
But you didn't give me a valid reason. Saying I just don't want to do it. That's not
because Lady Dana. Because this is a male-centered show, and most of the stuff that goes on here has to do with men. Now, mind you.
So why don't you have a ladies' night and we could just talk about men, a men topic?
That being said, I don't have a problem with women coming up, obviously, because you're here and you've been here before. You other ladies have been here before. I've had quite a few women come up here, debate. They've been on the panel and, all that kind of stuff. So, but far as, I'm going to have a ladies' night. No, that I don't see that in the foreseeable future. I really don't, a lady.
And we could have a topic about men, because the men that come up here on men's night, they talk about women.
Nope.
They can't come to the treehouse, Dana. They can't come to the treehouse.
We ain't going that far.
Well, the women always invite the men to their treehouse. So why can't we come to your treehouse?
Oh, please! I've never been invited to none of these women shows, so that's just BS. That's just BS.
I'm saying in general, I'm not you person. I'm just saying in general. In general, women invite men to their treehouse.
I'm not gonna.
If I invite you to my treehouse, would you then have a ladies' night in your treehouse?
Absolutely not.
Go on, Ricky Lake.
I would. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not. I'm not gonna do a ladies' night thing. No, absolutely not. Okay, now bringing somebody like you on, for a night to chop it up, that's fine. But I got 5-6 women on here, and they talking about women shit. Hell no.
Yeah, T.P.O.T gonna have his head sunk down. He gonna turn his camera off.
Hell no. You know why? You know why I won't? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I have a wife. I have 2 adult daughters. I have a teenage granddaughter. I have sisters. And
Okay.
Absolutely not.
Your ladies' night is like you're burnt out because you live it in real life.
I'm around females a lot, so when they do it
and having the Birkin bag versus the Kelly bag, that was just send you over the edge.
Yeah, I don't care about that shit. When they all get together, you know what old X does? He gets in his truck and he goes.
Birkin bag.
when they all get together at the crib,
Mhm.
you know what X does? He gets his cigars, he gets his damn 12-pack of beer, he puts it in the truck, and he leaves. That's
Oh
what
my
X
God.
does. Yeah, that's what X does. So no
You in the
thanks.
triangle area, right?
No thanks. Huh?
You live in the triangle area?
What the hell is a triangle area?
The DMV.
Oh hell no.
No, not the DMV.
I live in
In
the
North
South.
Carolina.
I live in North Carolina. Yeah, I'm in North Click. Yeah.
In the triangle?
What the hell is the triangle?
Cary, Raleigh, Durham, Chapel Hill area.
No, I don't live that far up. I live in the Queen City. I live in the Queen
Uh,
City.
what is
The
that,
edge of Mecklenburg.
Charlotte?
Yep,
That's
Mecklenburg.
Charlotte.
Oh, okay.
Mecklenburg. Oh, I got family in Mecklenburg.
No, because I'm
Yeah.
always up in the triangle. That's
Yeah.
all. I
I
thought you
live
were
like right outside of the city of Charlotte, but I'm still in Mecklenburg County.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
still in Mecklenburg. Nah, but I got folks. I got folks up around. Well, I got folks all down here, but I got a few
I don't
folks
mind.
around.
Yeah, I like Charlotte. It's just that I'm not used to North Carolina as a big state because that's 2 hours driving. So I live in New Jersey, so it's like 2 hours we're out the state.
Well, you from
Either
New Jersey.
direction.
Everything look big. Everything look big.
Yeah,
'Cause
so
North
it's just
Carolina
like
compared to
every time when I go to
California.
North Carolina, I do have family in Charlotte, but it's like, do I feel like driving 2 hours? No.
Yeah, but I'm sorry. You know, me and you. You know, you and I, we cool, Lady Dana. But the ladies' night idea just shall not fly on T.P.O.T. I'm
Shit,
sorry.
I
I wish
respect it
other
from
ladies would
X.
come up tonight then since you're allowing females to come up.
You know,
You could just bombard your show and make it a
no,
ladies' night.
absolutely not. No, 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 no. Have enough of that shit at home. No thanks.
Oh my God. All right. Well, keep me posted
Yes, I'll be hitting you up.
and we'll
I'll
see
be
if we
hitting you
work
up.
something out.
All right. Try to keep next Saturday open. I mean,
No, I'm
yeah.
not going to be available next Saturday.
No. The following Saturday. I mean, try to
All
keep
right.
that open. Try
All
to
right.
keep me. Pencil
I'm
me
going to hit
into
you
the.
up via email too.
All right. Pencil me in the Rolodex. All
All
right.
right.
All right.
Have a good night,
Peace.
guys.
Peace, Lady Dana.
Good night. Now, my question to you, X, is how can you be able to help dudes that's trying to get their life straight, but they still got one foot in the game? Like, I got a couple of dudes. I created my channel. I'm helping brothers get into business, e-commerce, create their LLCs, and everything. But how would you go about it when dudes actually make the effort and actually pay their way? You know, just pay how they weigh when it comes to getting information about business and trying to make that transition, because there's about 3 dudes, they trying to get out the situation that they're in, but I don't know how to be able to really, how can I put it, drive things home when it comes to them,
Well,
because they're trying to make the effort.
when you talking about getting out of the game, what do you mean? Getting out of what game? The crack game? The I got 20 holes game? You know what game are you talking?
Pills, mainly pills,
Well,
because they mostly in the pill game. Like they do their situations when it comes to coke, but it's mostly pills.
Well, this is what I tell brothers, because I've told brothers this in real life, and I'll tell you that if you can take that energy, that sales energy, that stomping the pavement energy, that thinking, that planning, that preparing, that you have to be good at to be pushing dope or whatever you pushing, and you focus that shit on something else, you might be pretty good at it. If you can sell crack, shoot, maybe you can sell cars, maybe you can sell clothes, maybe you can sell real estate. You understand? If you have the energy, because guess what? If you are selling dope and whatnot, guess what? That means you have some type of selling skills. That means you have some type of awareness. That means you know how to prepare. Because guess what? You got to bag your shit up. You got to scale it. You got to weigh it. You got to do all this bullshit. So you have some grasp of math, right? So if you have all these skills that you're using in some illegal game, why can't you take those same skills and try your hand at something that's legal? You know, if you can do it in the illegal game, why not? Like I said, if you can sell drugs, you can sell clothes. If you can sell drugs, you can sell cars. If you can sell drugs, you can sell shoes, you can sell, real estate. You can. And now I'm not telling you to throw down your kilos of cocaine and start selling cars. But that money that you're making, right? Because obviously you're making money at it if you're doing it. That money that you're making, you can take that money and start investing in those things. You can take that money and buy you 3 cars, 4 cars, 5 cars, and see if you can sell them for higher than what you bought them for.
Like,
See that? You can start right there. If you go out and you buy a car for 5 racks, a used car for 5 racks. See if you can sell it for 6. Don't try to double your money. Just try to see if you can make a few extra thousand on it. And then try to do it with another car and another car. And then try it again. And eventually you'll work your way right out of the game. You know why? Because instead of sitting there selling a pill for $20 a piece or $30 a piece, now you selling cars for $5,000 a piece, $8,000 a piece, $10,000 a piece. Do you understand where I'm going
yes,
with
sir.
this? So this is the stuff I tell brothers. If you have the skills to do, if you got the skills to do illegal shit, man, I'm a true believer that you got the skills to do something legal as well. I'm a true believer in that. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm just crazy and I give brothers too much of the benefit of the doubt. But I think if you got all those skills to do all that other shit, you got skills to do some legal shit. And if you're doing illegal shit, that means you have the money to start investing into something that ain't illegal. That means you have the money. You can put money every time you sell one of your packs, you go ahead and you put some of that money to the side. And however many packs you need to sell to put that money to the side, you take that money to the side and you get it to it's enough money to invest in whatever you want. Say you want to sell sneakers out the back of a car. You take that money, you go buy, I don't know, 100 pairs of sneakers or 200 pairs of sneakers. Likewise, like I told you with the cars, you get enough money on the side, you go and you buy 2 cars, 3 cars, 4 cars, 5 cars. It's not that hard to do. I know a couple dudes with dealer licenses. Okay, I haven't bought a brand new car in 2 years. The last brand new car I bought was my wife's car. All right, 2 years ago. But I have like 4 cars. I have 4 cars at my house. But guess what? You know what I do? I go with my man. My man's a dealer. We go to a dealer auction, and I get those cars for pennies on the dollar. All right. I get those cars for penny on the dollar. Then I turn around and I sell them for book value. And guess what? They can do that too. They can do it too.
Like I told these guys to be, because me personally, right now, I'm in e-commerce. I'm selling iPhones right now. I help a lot of dudes to be able to get involved with my suppliers, and that's why I'm trying to get them to transition to creating an LLC first.
Yep.
At least you're registered on the book. Plus, they're in a tax where it's no state income, no state tax. So they got a lot of advantages on their side. But I was just asking that because these dudes actually paid how they weigh. They actually was trying to. Well, they're still trying to make that transition to be able to be like, I don't want to do this no more.
Yeah.
I don't want to do this no more. They understand the general constructs of business because they know about the 4 P's in business: your product, your price, your promotion, your placement, your distribution. So they pretty much understand those constructs off the gate. It's just they're trying to find a vehicle that's legit.
Yeah, just take all that money they're making off them packs that they and put some of that shit to the side to do something with. But let me hold on a second. Let me get to these super chats. $10 super chat from my brother, Perfect Blackness. He says, damn, isn't every day in this nation ladies' night? Men are discriminated against daily. Why can't men have something for men where we set the rules? Why must everything we do gotta be ran by women? Exactly, brother Perfect Black. I appreciate that super chat and that sentiment. Also, another super chat from my man, Ricardo, brother Ricardo Rodney. I appreciate that $5 super chat, man. He said, yes, women can debate on the T.P.O.T, but at the end of the day, Brother X runs this show. You're damn right. God damn it. Brother Ricardo, no. Shit, she up here talking about some ladies' night. No, it's not going to happen. It's not. I mean, I will let the ladies come on and debate because I want this to be clear. And I've said this to many women because I've had a few women come through over the last, say, 2 weeks or so. And I tell them this because people have this thing about me where they're, oh man, X, he hate black women. He hate his mama. He hate this. He hate that. But that's BS. I have a lot of black women around me. I have women that belong to me, like I was telling her. I have a wife. I have 2 daughters. I have a 14-year-old granddaughter. All those women belong to me. They all got my last name. All right? Those are my ladies. So to sit up here and talk about how I hate somebody is just absurd and ridiculous. Now, that being said, all right, I don't make any special concessions for the ladies that belong to me. They know exactly who I am. They know exactly what I'm about. They know how I feel about shit, and I take a hard line with them, and they belong to me, all right? But likewise, when women come on this channel, they don't get disrespected. I don't bitch and hoe them. When they come up here, there's not one woman who's come on my panel and say, oh, he disrespected me. Can't one woman come up here and say that shit? When they come up here, I treat them just like I treat the brothers. They come up here to debate. Guess what? They get allotted the same amount of time. They get the same rules. All of that. I do not treat them any different. I don't treat them any better now. Take note of that. I don't treat them any better. But guess what? I don't treat them any worse either. I give them the same respect and I give them the same girth that I give the brothers. I do. All right. But like I was telling Lady Dana, most ladies don't watch this channel anyway. Women don't really. I got a few ladies who watch me. I can probably count them on one hand. Ladies don't really watch this channel, man. They don't. A lot of them, they don't even like my ass. And I get it. That's fine. That's cool. It's all right. You know, I mean, but I'm not going to start gearing. You know, she was talking that, maybe you should do this to start gearing your channel, more towards women. And I'm not prepared to do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do what I do. And if women like watching the channel, that's fine. If they don't, I get it. I mean, oh, good look on that Cash App, brother Rob. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that Cash App, brother. But yeah, Lady Dana was talking about, you need to do this so you can get, more perspectives and more women and a bunch of nonsense. But I mean, I'm not gonna do that though. I'm not. I mean, this channel is what it is. I'm not gonna try to gear it towards women or no shit like that. I mean, I'm not gonna do that shit. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. The women who do watch me, they kind of understand, what goes on here. They're not thin-skinned or no shit like that because they know we talk a lot of shit up here a lot of times. From time to time, I get up here and I get on these old mamas, and, maybe women don't like that. I get it. I understand. But far as trying to soften the channel and turn it into a powder room and, so they can come here and feel comfortable like they would a female's bathroom, nah, that shit ain't going to work. Nah, it's not going to happen, man. I just had to be honest with her, man. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And ladies, absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That's all. But far as the thing you was talking about, getting back to that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, brothers take those illegal skills, man, and to make it short and sweet, man, take those illegal skills, man, and apply them to something legal. I'm telling you, you can do it. You can do it, and it won't take long. Because like I said, you're making goddamn money, ain't you? You take that goddamn money and you put it towards some legal shit.
Yeah, man, because really it's pretty much dudes just tired of it. They must have saw they peoples get ran through when it comes to situation, and they pretty much like, if I be in this another month, another 6 months, I ain't got the time and space. So when it comes to they pretty much understand all the general constructs of business due to the fact that, to be honest, the shit sells itself, but it still takes the understanding of your profit margins, uh, writing stuff down, creating like somewhat of a balance sheet, profit and loss. They already got that down.
Okay. Yeah.
But
and you have to want to do it. You can't say, well, I want to get out of the crack game, and 2 weeks after you say that, not only are you selling crack, but you're selling
all
twice
these
as much.
guys.
Yeah, you selling twice as much as you was before, and you done just bought five AR-15s. I mean, you can't. You gotta really want to do it, man. That's all it is. Just like with anything else, you have to really want to do the shit, man.
That's
And I'm
funny.
and I'm not one to tell brothers what to do. You can do whatever you want. It's your life. You have to live it. But if you want to make the transition, from being an illegal businessman to a legal businessman, you have to first start taking the legal steps, like you said, creating an LLC, that kind of shit. You have to start somewhere, and you have to take those steps to do it. Because see, that's gonna prove that you're serious. I mean, because you can sit around and talk about doing shit all day long, but it's until you start taking the proper steps to do that thing. I mean, how can anybody take you seriously? You can't be taken seriously if you're talking about doing something and 6 months later you still talking about it and you haven't made any of the steps. You haven't gotten that LLC. You haven't slowed down on selling the packs. You still got the 5 AR-15s and
He about to go to the I-10.
yeah,
he got guns on the I-10.
yeah. I mean, you can't say you want to make this move and it's not being shown that you want to make this move. Because at that point, you're just trying to convince others and convince your damn self all at the same time. You have to make the moves. The journey of 10,000 steps, man, the journey of 10,000 miles, I mean, starts with what? The first damn step. So you have to take that first step, man, and to prove it to yourself. Forget everybody else. To prove it to yourself, and you're going to have to change your thinking. And guess what? The only way to change your thinking many times is you might have to change your environment. You can't be trying to go the straight and narrow path, but you at the trap house every week. How you changing your path if you still hanging around the same people? You still hanging around the other dope boys. You trying to go straight, but you jumping in the car with the dope boys every week. You jumped in the car with the dope boys every week and y'all trying to get hold of some more packs, or, y'all having a shootout with the next drug gang from the other side of the city. I mean, you have to change your environment most of the time. Change your environment. Then when you change your environment, you change your thinking. And once you start changing your thinking, now you start changing, what you do. Now you change your behavior. You can't be thinking. It's going to be hard for you to think illegal but do legal shit, and I say again, you might even have to cut some people off, especially if you trying to go straight and you hanging around people that are not. I mean, it's going to be hard for you to do. A crackhead ain't going to never stop smoking crack if he in the crack house every weekend. How he going to stop smoking crack? He in the crack house every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. He ain't gonna never quit. So, you might have to get away from those people who aren't doing what you're doing, who aren't thinking the way you're thinking, and they're still doing the shit that you're trying to get away from. That means you may have to get away from those people as well.
Yeah, man, because I was pretty much telling him that if you're really serious, relocate.
Yep.
Relocate and just really
Yep.
drop everything.
Yep.
Really
Get
just
out of
drop
that.
everything and relocate, because he said you want to go up north. I
Yeah.
said, shit, destroy all your Instagrams, your Facebooks, your Twitters, and just try to start fresh, man. A new haircut. Pretty
Get out of
much
that.
try to.
Yeah, get out of that environment. Get out of it.
Because man, like it's saddening when you got dudes that's good with numbers that's in the situation.
Yep.
Where you look at dudes like, damn, he pretty much calculated like 4 or 5 steps in his head. He knows he knows all his profit margins. He knows how much he getting it for, how much he getting on consignment. You know how much he can be able to flip 3-4 times.
Yes.
Like it's saddening, man.
You running impacts, shit. You obviously good with math. Obviously, you're obviously good with mathematics, addition, subtraction, all that kind of shit. So guess what? You can take those skills and use them with something else. You know, something legal, something where you ain't got to be looking over your shoulder all the goddamn time. Where you know you can actually take all that money you make and put it in a bank account. You know, you can actually. You know, I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I mean, and I'm not one to judge, you know, because I did my shit when I was a young guy too. You know, I did some crazy shit and you know, fucked around and sold some things I shouldn't have been selling, you know, allegedly. But, you know, I mean, you know, if you wanna go legit, man, do it for real. Do it for real. And I say again, I can't stress this enough. Some of those people that you know and associate with and have aligned yourself with, you might have to get away from those people, man. Might have to get away from them because they're going to keep you in the game. They're going to keep you in it, especially if you in it and you in it with them. And if they ain't trying to straighten up, you think they're going to want to hear you're trying to straighten up? Got to get away from them. Yeah, you're going to have to get away from them. That's just the truth, man.
Like I knew, like me personally, I knew people that were Crips, but I never aligned myself with that. Like they saying 6-0 and shit. I know shit. Nah. I'm taking my black ass to school. I live in the suburbs. I ain't got time to be gangbanging.
Yeah, man. I mean, you know,
my black ass live in the suburbs. I don't know nothing about that. Like
I know people are about that life, man. You know, and to each his own. But you know, I mean, at some point, man, you gotta get real, man, and you gotta grow the hell up. You know, at some point you have to grow up, you know, because one thing with, you know, selling dope and also kind of bullshit and robbing liquor stores and shit like that, you know, it might have it might have some immediate benefit for it, but guess what? There's no 401k plan. There is no retirement. There is no life insurance or health insurance connected to that shit. And there's also a long ass jail sentence that could potentially be connected to the shit.
yeah,
So
man, because like not everybody's gonna get the big U, the
nope,
whack 100 type of setup where they got an artist making millions.
nope,
They can pretty much just itchy bone kicking it in
yeah,
Calabasas somewhere.
yeah. You know,
Nah,
not everybody's gonna transition to this super producer that produce all these rap groups and shit. You know, I know the fantasy is lovely. You know, I'm gotta flip these bricks. You know, and once I'm done flipping them, you know, I'm gonna open up a record company. Nah, chances of that, are pretty slim. Yeah, they're pretty slim. Not saying that they're impossible, but they're pretty damn slim. You
that's
know,
funny. The Jay-Z model. That's funny.
yeah. I mean, come on, man. Let's be honest, man. You know, and you'll hear people say, "Oh, man, you shouldn't say that, man. You don't know what a brother can do." Nope, I know, but I know what I see, and the numbers would dictate that it's pretty slim. All right, the possibilities are pretty slim. You're probably better off taking that money, trying to set you up some kind of business, and rocking out like that, as opposed to, you know, you think you're just gonna flip bricks up to the time, you know, you buy this building and turn it into a recording studio and shit. You know, I mean, you gotta kind of think realistic, man. Because guess
Yeah.
what? You're probably better off if that's what's okay. For instance, say that's what you want to do. Say you say to yourself, you know what? I want to be a record producer, or I want to be a music executive. You're probably better off going through it through the legal means. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you're probably better off taking your money, getting you a little, buying you some equipment and all that kind of shit. And, you know, I know, get you a few artists or something like that, and then get you a real studio inside a real building with legal money, then work your way up. Chances of you flipping bricks till you become P. Diddy is probably not going to happen. Probably
Yeah.
not gonna happen.
Yeah, man, because I have family that used to hang around with Harvard Park Crips, and that's that's pretty much Easy E's hood and Easy. Like everybody always say, man, who flipped more than Easy E?
Yeah,
Easy E was literally $10 million in cash, just a king in the hood.
yeah, yeah. I
That's
mean,
that's a lot of these niggas' fantasies, man. And
yeah,
it's
man.
crazy. It's crazy, dog.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, and who the hell wants to be hood rich anyway? I mean, that hood rich shit, I guess is nice, man, if you come from, meager means and shit like that. But what good is being the richest motherfucker in the ghetto? Like, what good is that? Unless you're gonna take some of that money and clean that shit up and get some of them other Negroes like you the fuck out of there so other people can prosper. What good is it?
nah,
What
man. They
good is
create
it?
a fortress. They
Yeah.
they got an armed fortress.
Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do anyway. Because if you living in the middle of the hood where people getting shot and robbed and killed and knocking old ladies in the head and shit, right? Now, say you got a bunch of money, right? You got a bunch of money. You got this big old house in the middle of the fucking hood and all that shit. How long you think before a motherfucker's gonna try to run up in there and take all your shit and hold your wife and kids and shit hostage? If you got that kind of shit, you know what you're gonna have to have around it? A fucking electrified fence. You got to have a motherfucker on the roof with a fucking Gatling gun in shifts watching your shit. And once they figure out they can, you got 4 and 5 Rottweilers and shit walking around inside there, to keep. Yeah, to keep motherfuckers out. Yeah, you got a big motherfucker up there with the Gatling gun, shit that could blow up a car. You gotta have that shit. And then guess what? Once they figure out they can't do nothing to you at your house, what they gonna do? They're gonna be watching you. They're gonna watch you when you go to work, watch your wife when she go to work, watch your kids when they go to school. Especially if everybody around you poor as shit, everybody around you poor. You're driving a $70,000 automobile. Your wife driving a $70,000 automobile. Your fucking kids dressed to the nines. You dressed to the nines. Wifey dressed to the nines. Y'all got this big old house. And you think Negroes ain't watching that? Motherfuckers living in poverty. They home all day. They watching you go in and out your big old nice fucking house. They watching you jump in your fucking bands. Come on, man. Why would you want to live amongst that? And I've heard people say that. I've heard people say, oh, man, y'all sure lead a hood. Why the fuck would you live in the fucking hood if you making $1 million a year? Why the fuck would you live in the hood if you making a $60,000 a year? Like, why would you live there? For what reason? What? So motherfuckers can sit in a fucking unemployed, broken, non-working ass house and watch you go in and out of your shit all day, off to work in your fucking Benz, and your wife driving the Benz too, and your fucking kids coming out of that house looking sharp as a motherfucker, while their kids they got their feet hanging out their sneakers, they got crusty faces and nappy heads and shit. And your motherfucking kids coming out there looking like little rap stars and shit. You think people gonna take kindly to that shit? Fuck no.
Like a lot of dudes just want to be the king in the hood, man.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of these African kings be doing that. Like the king of Swaziland, he has like 15 wives and they got all Rolls Royces, but motherfuckers only making $3 a day in this country.
It's just a matter of time before somebody running up in your shit, trying to hold your wife hostage, or it's just a matter of time. Motherfuckers broke too, hungry, and they watching you live a hardcore. You got the biggest house on the block. Your car that you drive is worth more than their house. Like, how long you think people gonna just sit and watch you live like that? How long?
Eating real good too.
And you the only one around there living like that? If you're living like that, you need to move around other people who are living like that. That's just the truth, man. Despite of what people say, if you making a lot of money, man, the last motherfucking place you want to be in the fucking ghetto. All right? You don't want to fucking be there because motherfuckers ain't gonna do nothing but try to take your shit. That's all they gonna do. That's all they gonna do. Cause I know I wouldn't. I mean, shit, and I ain't no $1 million man or none of that shit. But
Ice Cube is living in Inglewood. Ice Cube was living in Inglewood in 94, 95, and he had to leave right when he did Friday. He had to leave.
Yeah, I mean, you can't stay around those niggas, man. You got to lay them down. Shit, man. Shit, I wouldn't live in. You think I would fucking go move into the fucking ghetto, man? And I'm just a mechanical engineer. I don't make a whole hell of a lot of money. I do all right for myself, you know. I do all right for myself, but I wouldn't move into no motherfucking ghetto where niggas is unemployed and ain't got no jobs, motherfuckers catching the bus, and I couldn't even leave and go to my damn shop because I'd be worried about my wife and my damn grandkids and shit. When I'm gone. I'd be worried about the motherfucker. You driving down through there, and niggas standing around and sitting on the porch. These motherfuckers ain't had a job in 7 years. They just watching your house and shit. Watching you and your wife go in and out. Watching your kids go in and out. Like, man, I don't want to live around that shit. Why would I want to live around that? That's crazy. I just would not want to do it. And I'm a motherfucker. I got guns in my crib, boy. You run up in here, you getting laid down. Yeah, you getting laid down. Straight jackals. If you done ran up in my shit, that means that your intentions for me, my wife, and my grandbaby, shit like that, that means that your intentions are bad. I'm not going to ask you any questions. I'm not. I'm just going to lay you down, and that's going to be that. And I don't carry no little gun neither. I carry a motherfucking Desert Eagle. So I'm gonna pump your ass full of motherfucking holes. I live in an open carry state, so I'm pumping you full of holes. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. And while you laying there, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go get some cash out the fucking drawer. I'm gonna put that shit in your fisted hand, and I might even take one of these motherfucking TVs in here and lay that motherfucker in your hand too, and call the police and said motherfucker was in my shit, and I told him to drop the money in the TV. He wouldn't do it.
That's funny.
Motherfucker wouldn't drop the cash in the TV, Mr. Officer. He wouldn't drop that shit, so I had to let him have it. I had to let him. He rushed me. He rushed me with the TV and the money in his hand. God damn it!
And guns we trust.
Yeah, man. Fuck the bullshit, man.
And guns we trust.
You got to. Because you have to be able to protect your family and shit. And I'm an older brother. You think I'm trying to wrestle with one of you 20, 30 cock strong year old motherfuckers? Fuck no. I ain't wrestling with you motherfuckers. And I'm old. I ain't wrestling with your ass and tussling with you and we gonna square off and box and nah.
Ain't got time to be boxing.
Nope.
Ain't got time to be boxing.
I'm not trying to tussle with one of you 20, 30-year-old cock strong weightlifting motherfuckers. Nope. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it because I ain't trying to be tired. I ain't trying to be whooped up by some young motherfucker. Nope. I'll just lay you down and make up a story.
Well, North Carolina, y'all got the castle law, don't y'all?
Oh, you goddamn right. And it's
we don't got that in California.
It's open carry. You can carry your shit like Clint Eastwood and Charles Bronson.
We got the right to retreat.
Yep, that's what I do. That's what I do. I carry my shit. Motherfuckers down here just walk, got their pistol on their side. Yeah, that's how we do it down here, brother. That's how we do it. Let motherfuckers know off top. When they see you, they see that motherfucking heat on the side. They already know what they up against. So that's how I do it. I mean, especially you trying to come up in the crib. You're trying to come up in the crib. I ain't gonna. Well, you probably won't make it anyway because I got a really, really big dog. My yard is fenced in. I got a huge motherfucking dog outside, trained guard dog.
Rottweilers.
He ain't letting you breach. He's not.
Yeah, Rottweilers or German Shepherds. That's another question I got.
No, I got a bull.
What's a good security dog?
I got a bull mastiff.
Oh shit.
I got a bull mastiff. So
bull mastiff.
He's not. He's not letting you breach. He's not letting you breach that perimeter. You breach that motherfucking perimeter, that motherfucker gonna try you. Yeah, he's trying you. And if you get past him, you be good and tired. So I won't even need the heat. I could knock your ass out. I can knock you out with one of them balloons. I could take one of them clown balloons and knock your ass out because you be plenty tired if you get past him. Unless you shoot him. Now, if you do that, guess what you done did? You done just gave away your position. So I know the layout. You don't. So I have to drop on you because I know the layout. You do not. So I have to drop on you. So if you shoot my dog, you done just gave away your fucking position. So I know where you are. You don't know where I am. So I still have to drop on you. So, Either way.
Yeah, man. Like here in California, we got the situation where right to retreat. Say if he runs out, I can't shoot him.
Mm,
With his back turned to me, I can't shoot him. That would be like a murder situation for me.
yeah, yeah,
See, but y'all got all the type of goodies. Y'all got council law. Y'all got
yeah.
open carries.
I wouldn't shoot a brother in the back anyway. I mean, if, for instance,
Because if
right?
he running out with my shit, I got thousand. Not
Well,
trying to brag, but I do got some shit that I need to be
I wouldn't
right
shoot a
back there.
brother. I wouldn't shoot a brother running. I mean, if he came in, he grabbed the TV off the wall, and he's running. I don't think I would shoot him in the back. Um, I would probably try to shoot the television because the motherfucker, it'd be useless to him. It'd be useless to him. So I probably would try to shoot the TV. Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't shoot a brother in the back. I mean, I wouldn't. I wouldn't shoot a brother. I would try not to shoot a brother. Period. But he kicked the door in, and I go out there, and we facing each other. I'm probably not going to ask him any questions. All right, depending on the situation. I wouldn't ask him any questions. He's rushing towards me. I'm not going to ask him any questions. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the trigger. Especially if he has something in his hand. If he got a gun or a knife and he's heading towards me, he came through the door. I'm gonna lay him down because I'm thinking he's gonna try to lay me down. I'm thinking he's gonna try to lay me down. But if I wake up and I hear some noise in the middle of the night, he done snatched one of my TVs off the wall and he's running out the crib. There's a 99% chance I'm not going to shoot him in the back. I'd probably try to shoot the TV though. I would shoot the TV and make it useless for that motherfucker. You done broke your head, stole that shit for nothing because now that motherfucker useless because it got a big ass bullet hole in it. I would probably do that. I would probably fucking shoot the TV so that motherfucker can't sell it or whatever he gonna do with that shit. But I probably wouldn't shoot him. Not in the back. Not in the back. I wouldn't shoot a brother in the back. Absolutely not. If he's trying to get away, he's running. I mean, he's not a threat to me, and I would be surprised anyway, because if he done made it to the house, that means he done got past that big ass dog. That would be pretty impressive. I'd be impressed with that. I'd probably ask him that when I get up. I'd be like, yo, man, how the fuck you get past that dog? How the fuck you get past my dog? What you did? Gave him a fucking a roll of salami or some shit? What you had, a pack of hot dogs you throw on the ground or some shit?
Yeah, chocolate.
Yeah, I'd be impressed with that. Like, how the fuck did you get past my dog? I'd be like, how'd you do it? How'd you pull that off, brother? Put that motherfucking TV down, though. How you get past my dog? Put my motherfucking television down, motherfucker. Yeah, I'd be like that. That's how I would do it, man. Because I wouldn't want to hurt a brother. I wouldn't want to hurt a brother. I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to hurt him, man. Because I hit you with that motherfucking Desert Eagle, man. Wherever I hit you, man, it's gonna leave a big hole. So I don't want to have to hurt a brother. Absolutely not, man. I mean, why would I want to do that? I mean, now you run up on me now. That's different. But if you're retreating and you're running out of the crib, I'm not gonna be bucking off at you. I mean, nah. I'll be yelling at your ass though. Don't come back, you motherfucker. Maybe
Okay, at least
cacao in the air a couple times, but I ain't gonna shoot you in the back. Nah.
Okay, at least you ain't on no cowboy shit. Cause I had some uncles who was on some cowboy shit and got like 8 years for that.
Nah.
On some cowboy shit.
I ain't gonna shoot
Did
you if
not
you're running.
know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. Why would I shoot you if you're running away from the crib? You're heading away from the crib. I mean, why would I?
You're no threat.
Yeah, why would I shoot you? Now you running up on me. That's different. That means you got bad intentions for me and people in my house. So I gotta lay you down now. You forced my hand. But I mean, if you're retreating, man, I'm not gonna be like bucking at you, while you running away and shit. I mean, that's stupid. That is murder. That is murder because you're no threat to me. You're no threat to the house. Even if you do got a TV in your hand or a stereo or an Xbox or something, you running with that motherfucker. I mean, you running with that. You running with something that costs a little bit of money. If you got like the Xbox or something, I'll probably just let your ass run. But I'll be waiting for your ass the next time, no, because I'll figure out how you got up in here and I'll make sure I'll modify my motherfucking security. But I got cameras around my house anyway with motion detectors and shit like that. So, I mean, because I have a lot of equipment and shit at my house too. you know, because I got equipment at my shop, but I also have a lot of equipment and shit at my house. So, you know, ergo the big ass dog outside, you know, so I could, you know, my shit got to be watched and monitored. You know, ain't too many places you can be on this premises and I can't see you. You know,
Okay, so you got security measures. Okay.
yeah, ain't too many places you can be on the premises and I can't see you. I can pull you up on my computer right now and see where you are, whether you in the front, the back, the side, you know, that kind of shit. And I got a motherfucking dog out there that's the size of a grizzly bear. So, I mean, you know, you gotta be pretty good. You gotta be on some Mission Impossible shit to get up in X crib. Be some Mission Impossible shit. Yeah, you ain't just getting up in this motherfucker. You just walking in. Hey, you just walking in. Hell no. You do some Mission Impossible shit. You gotta parachute in and like land on the roof and like, you know, cut a hole in the roof type shit. You know, you gotta do that. What's good with it,
Damn.
brother Info? Yeah, you gotta do that kind of shit, man. You gotta parachute in, land on the roof, don't make no noise, cut a hole in the roof and, you know, shimmy down on like one of them little ropes, and had the music playing in the background. Din, 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 din. All that gotta be going on for you, man. Yeah, brother, UFO kamikaze. Shit, we got that castle doctor down here, boy. Yeah, boy, motherfucker catch you in the house. He can light your ass up. He can light you up. Light you up. I've known quite a few. Let me tell you something. A few of my neighbors have had that problem where, someone ran up in their house or whatever, and they shot them motherfuckers. And let me tell you something. The police showed up, right? And they took them down. They took them down to the station and all that kind of bullshit. And they told them what happened, you know, show you what happened. They told him what happened. And guess what? The next day, that brother was home. Yeah, he's right back home in his house.
Wow.
All right. He's right back home in his house because motherfucker had ran up in there. And he laid him down and, they took him down to the station. Yeah. But guess what? The next day, he was right back home, coming out, getting his paper out the driveway, just like me. Yeah. Next day, we saw and threw our hands up at each other while we collect the paper out the driveway. Right back home. They don't play that shit down here, boy. You don't want to be running up in nobody's house. Down here, you don't. Hell
Like,
no.
like here in California, they would you have to have a good lawyer here in California because I've seen situations where dudes got like 3 years
For what?
over. He shot a boy I think in his shoulder, and they try to say that a boy was retreating, but he had a knife. He had a knife in his hand. He was trying to rob with a knife in his hand, and he just had the gun and just shot him in his shoulder. He didn't die, but he wanted to sue. The robber wanted to sue on some bullshit. I know that's some shit that's crazy as hell. Robbers actually getting paid.
Let me get this straight. You rob somebody's house, they catch your black ass in there, put a hot one in you, and you get to sue them?
I'm telling you, research that, man. California is backwards, dog. When it comes to situations like this, it's backwards as hell. Cause that's why I was so shocked about you telling about your neighbor pretty much had to put somebody down.
He laid him down.
Had to put somebody down. He pretty much came back, ate a sandwich.
Yeah, he was back home the next day.
Came
Because they
back, ate a
had,
sandwich.
if I remember correctly, because this was a few years back, they had kicked because there was a lot of robberies going on during that time. This was a couple years back down here, and they were breaking into people's houses, but they were breaking into people's houses who were not home. And I think, if I remember correctly, the reason why they had broke into his house is because his car had broke down, and his car was in the shop, I believe. He had his car in the shop, and his wife had went to work, so they didn't see the two cars in the driveway, so they assumed no one was there. Right? They assumed no one was there. And, they kicked the door in and, ran up in there and he woke up. He woke up and called him up in there, man, laid him down. And, the police came and all that kind of shit. Shit, he was back home the next day. I saw him the very next day after it happened. He was home. So I don't know if they ran up in there with guns or I don't know what happened, but he laid him down and goddamn it, and he was home the next day for breakfast. So
You see, our shit is a little too liberal. You see, they can break in your shit and get paid.
yeah, that's
That's
stupid.
funny. You hit him too hard. he done sip.
Yeah, that's stupid. That's stupid.
You done drug him down the stairs and shit.
And
Abuse.
it's crazy because I know where I'm at down here. I know when I lived in New York. I've been living down here for 6 years, but when I lived in New York, when you talk about people, breaking into your house or stealing shit out the yard or whatever, it was usually like, the crackheads. You know, down here it's different. Um, Down here, depending on where you live, you don't have to worry about crackheads so much. You have to worry about the meth heads. Um,
Mm.
Especially a brother like me, because I have a lot of equipment. I have equipment in my yard, like commercial lawnmowers, shit like that. Lawnmowers, lawnmowers that's worth, 5 and 10,000 fucking dollars. Commercial John Deere Z turns and shit like
Mm-hmm.
that. $25,000 tractors and shit like that. I have that shit here, and the meth heads, and I've talked about this before. The meth heads will steal that kind of stuff. Why? Because meth heads, most of them used to be working guys. They used to be landscapers and construction guys and things of that nature. So they actually know how to steal that kind of stuff. But see, those kind of machines, you have to know something about the equipment to steal it, especially if you don't have the key to it. You have to know something about the equipment to be able to roll it out of the yard. Because you have to know how to release the hydraulics, release the parking brake and all that kind of stuff. You have to know how to do it. And the average rank and file crackhead couldn't steal a John Deere Z turn, even though the fucking thing may be worth $9,000, $10,000. You can sit that motherfucker right on the front lawn, all right, and take the key out of it. The rank and file crackhead don't know how to steal it. Even if he want to steal it, he don't know how. But the meth head white boys, they know how to steal that shit. Plus, they all used to, many of them used to work in those fields, so they know how to get in your shit, release the hydraulics, pull up the brakes. They know how to do that shit. And they can roll that shit right out of your fucking yard because they know how to do it. And where I was living before, there were a lot of people who had, equipment in their yard and shit. And the meth heads would, they hop your fence, steal your fucking lawnmower, steal your generator. They do that kind
Yeah.
of shit.
Yeah.
They hop the fence and roll your shit. They especially even if it was a big machine. If it was something that they could push, they jump the fence. They know how to work your brake. They know how to release the hydraulics, and they roll your shit right out the motherfucking yard and up the street and go on with your shit. So that's what made me start getting a little more sophisticated with my security, big dog, because of what was going on, in the neighborhood. The fucking meth heads were out of control. Yeah, the meth heads are out of control down here. The fucking white boy meth heads. And if your house doesn't have a security system on it, because see, one thing about the meth heads, see, they won't break in your shit when you home. They watch and wait for you to go to work and shit like that. Wait for your wife to leave. Then they're breaking your shit. They're not known for breaking in your shit, when you there. And that's how this dude got laid down. Because he's a white boy meth head that got shot. It wasn't like some crackhead or, it was some
Mm.
white boy meth head, and he had tried to break into the people's house because he thought they wasn't there. He didn't see any cars, so he assumed nobody was there, and he broke up in the motherfucking house. And motherfucker woke up, man, and put a hot one in him.
Damn.
So
You
you
see,
have to.
don't let the pro blacks hear that. They say, "Oh, that didn't happen."
Well, shit, man. I talked about it. I made a video about it a long time ago, man. Long time ago. Because I know my neighbors used to come and be like, yo, X, man, somebody stole my damn lawnmower. Shoot. Some of the people that I do, because, I work on that stuff. I work on power equipment. I've had quite a few landscapers and construction guys come and tell me how, somebody stole their shit. a big ass 10, 15, $20,000 motherfucking piece of equipment. Just stole that motherfucker. I mean, a crackhead, he gonna steal what he can carry out. Something he could carry out. Something that may be worth a few $100 or a stack or whatever. Man, them motherfucking meth heads will steal your $15,000 motherfucking lawnmower. Them motherfuckers will steal your $5,000 generator. They steal shit like that. All right, they'll steal your motherfucking $3,000 motherfucking trailer. I mean, they steal shit that's worth tens of thousands of dollars, not some shit that's worth a couple hundred. So they kind of work. They're worse than the crackheads, man. Because like I said, crackhead, he gonna steal, whatever he can carry out. Yeah, he grabs something he can carry out. He ain't fucking with that big ass motherfucking mower or Z-turn because he don't know how to steal it anyway. If he don't have the key, he doesn't know how to steal it. He doesn't know how.
Because the Mexicans in California, they go to the scrapyard and try to steal some scrapyard shit.
Yeah,
and I remember one time that one of the other Mexicans pretty much got him with the machete and shit. I said, damn.
Yeah, the Mexicans that do steal down here, they steal a lot of copper.
Yeah, that scrapyard shit.
Yeah, they break into abandoned houses and take the copper, take the aluminum. They do that kind of shit. You fuck around and you leave the house. If a house stay abandoned too long, that's the one thing that I've seen up here. I mean, down here, that I didn't see much of when I was up north. I see a lot of squatting and UFO kamikaze said scavengers. Yeah, I see a lot of squatting and scavenging. They will squat in the abandoned house, and live in it. And while they're living in it, they're stripping it. They're stripping it of copper, aluminum, brass, whatever's in there, and they're constantly taking this shit and I guess selling it, but at the same time they're fucking squatting in the house as well. They're also living in the house while they're doing all of that. The first time I ever saw that shit was down here. I never saw that anywhere else. I know they still copper and shit, up north and shit, but I never see nobody be raiding the house of its copper while they're living in it. Like, that's crazy.
Oh man, because most of the situations is a lot of junkyard scenarios of motherfucker and his crew coming out there because they really looking for people to be slipping. Because the junkyard even fired people when like about $7,000 of copper was pretty much taken overnight. Shit.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers fired the next day. They said, "How you let this happen?"
That copper shit worth something, man. If I was old crackhead, I would probably be stealing it too. I'd probably be stealing that shit too. You stealing that shit too. Shit, you go in them abandoned houses because your most of your plumbing lines are especially if you have like a modern day furnace. You have a modern furnace. Most of those lines running from it are copper. If you have like baseboard heating system, a lot of the components in those systems are copper, aluminum, and you can rack up, man. You can rack up in there. You can rack up. If I smoked crack, I'd probably be breaking in there, taking the copper and shit too, man.
Yeah, man. Because I remember
easy money.
I remember when motherfucking white dude tried to take my recycling shit off my patio.
Yeah, man. Shit, motherfuckers. You take. I'm trying to think. What else do they freaking steal a lot of up in New York? I know they steal copper, aluminum. I don't think they steal too much steel and iron because it's not worth that much. It's worth like a fucking nickel a pound or some shit. So they don't take that much of that shit. But see that copper and aluminum and shit like that shit worth a couple dollars a pound. I mean, I know when I was in New York, copper was probably going for what, like $2-3 a pound. So
Here in Cali, it's about 325 in Cali.
yeah, that shit worth something, man. Shit, you fill your trunk up with that shit. Shit, you eating good. You eating good for a little bit. Yeah, you fill your trunk up with that shit, boy. You get a couple 100 pounds of that shit. Shit, you in. Shit, you at least got a few good meals. Shit. Hell yeah. And all the crack you can possibly smoke for that night. Yeah, all the crack you could possibly smoke. Told you, if I smoked crack, that's what I'd be doing. I wouldn't do no risky shit, you know. I wouldn't be trying to go to prison. But you know, I'd be breaking in them houses. I'd be stealing that copper. Well, see, me, I'm a mechanical engineer, so I could probably steal more valuable things. Okay, I see, cause me,
you know,
me, I can steal your lawnmower. I can steal your tractor. I can walk on a lot. I can walk on any lot and steal any motherfucking thing I want off of there with just a fucking screwdriver, my fucking knife, and a pair of pliers. I could crank that motherfucker up and be gone. Yeah, I'll crank it up and be gone. Because I know exactly what to do. I know exactly what to do to get that motherfucker started. I could, like those tractors, you know how they do construction and shit? And you see they have the bulldozers and the motherfucking backhoes on the side of the road. Man, I could walk up and steal that motherfucker in about 5 minutes. About 5 minutes, I had that motherfucker crunk up and down the street with it in about 5 minutes. I don't care how good they got it locked up, but none of that shit would matter. A pair of pliers, my knife, and a screwdriver. I'm in your fucking $800,000 motherfucking payloader. I am in that motherfucker. I've got it crunk up, and I'm driving it down the road in about 5 minutes.
I'm telling you, man, motherfuckers be on some clever ass shit. They be on some clever ass shit. That's why I'm always on the list.
Yeah, I tripped my wife out. I told her, I said, if I ever start smoking crack, I said I'm gonna become an arch criminal and just start stealing motherfucking power equipment from off the side of the road and shit.
Power equipment. Cause man, like these dudes be clever as shit. Neighbor told me motherfuckers was trying to take. It was I don't know what they was trying to take his shed. I guess the shed wasn't bolted down. I said a shed. Like he had it was like a mini shed. It was like sort of like a mini shed. I'm thinking something, what the fuck they gonna do with a shed?
Oh, who is this? You UFO kamikaze? You a law enforcement guy? I'm just now seeing that. You know I'm old, man. I ain't got my glasses on and shit. This fucking thing is in the way. You a law enforcement? Let me see. Law enforcement.
Yeah, he law enforcement.
Certified. Oh shit, man. You the police?
Oh shit.
UFO kamikaze. Are you the police? While we up here talking about all this illegal shit.
That's funny. I heard his police scanner in the background. Hold up.
Oh, get the fuck out of here. Whoop, whoop. We up here talking all this illegal shit. This motherfucking police and the goddamn. But everything I did is allegedly UFO kamikaze. It's all allegedly. No,
Like,
he says he's law enforcement trained, certified active shooting day night. Oh, okay.
so he military.
Okay. He one of them damn he one of those damn mercenary type dudes, you know, like, you know, combat training motherfucker can kill you with a toothpick and shit. You know,
On some Blackwater shit.
Yeah, you grab that motherfucker take a toothpick and just kill your ass with it.
Damn.
Motherfucker kill you with a motherfucking bottle top and shit. Just pick a bottle top off the ground and kill you with that motherfucker. Like, damn, he killed that motherfucker with a cup. Motherfucker kill you with a motherfucking paper clip and shit.
Then stab you with your glasses.
Yeah, man. One of them motherfuckers. Motherfuckers you don't want to be fucking with. One of them motherfuckers you don't want to be putting your motherfucking hands on. You know?
Shit. But Xavier, I'm gonna call it a night.
All right, brother.
Salute to you, man.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
I'll be here Tuesday, so
yeah. You in Cali, who's running? Before you go, who's
Mhm.
up in Cali? If you don't mind telling me, who's up? Who's
Well,
up for re-election?
Maxine Waters. Like Maxine Waters,
Oh,
she's gonna beat Joe Collins. Joe
oh,
Collins is
okay.
like hood conservative. He's our real life hood conservative.
Oh shit. Because see, this is what I'm trying to do, young fella. What I'm trying to do is get brothers. Well, I think I said this already, but I'll say it again. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get folks to, share what's going on in their neck of the woods. And if they could, like take their camera and point it at their TV, so we can see, whatever news is reporting. And, then they kind of come in because we're going to try to do it like kind of newsy, like, you know what I'm saying? We're going to try to do it like that. But you'll see. You'll see on Tuesday when you come. All right.
All right, for sure, for
All
sure.
right.
Salute to you, man.
Peace, young fella. Come through Tuesday night. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up too, while it's still early. I'll go out here and see if my wife is out here on the deck, see if she's doing, see what she got going on. I was hoping to have a challenge for Brother Obsidian tonight, plus it gave me an opportunity to try out my, hold on. Turn this shit off. Just don't gotta be up here no more. Nobody coming up here. Yeah, I was hoping to have somebody challenge Brother Obsidian and goddamn Brother Ism. He came in here and kicked over the tables and shit, And yeah, man, I was hoping to have a good show for Brother Obsidian tonight, but you know, shit didn't work out, folks, But yeah, like you heard me and the young fella talking about earlier, we will be here. We will be back here Tuesday night. We're gonna throw down at 9. Well, we might throw down at 8:30, y'all. I want to do it a little earlier than we normally do. I know we usually don't throw down here during the week to like 9:30, but so why you ain't come up, young fella? You know you always welcome up here. Cut to the chase. Why you ain't come up, brother? Why you ain't come up? Yeah, we're gonna we're gonna do a little something on the cover the 2020 election Tuesday night, y'all. Like I said, we probably start probably like 8:30. I got quite a few familiar names, names that you all are going to recognize coming through. People from all political stripes. Like I said before, some Republicans, some Democrats, liberals, conservatives, independents like myself, and everybody will be coming in. They'll be giving their, they'll be giving their, their respective perspectives on what's going on. And of course, we'll be covering the big deal here. Biden versus Trump. We'll be covering that. And like I was just telling the young fella, we want to know what's going on in your neck of the woods. We want to know what's going on in these other states. Because I'm gonna be talking about the local races here, and I want people to come through, man, to talk about the local races there. You know, I want everybody to come through, man, and kind of let me know, what's going on in your neck of the woods. And of course, we'll be updating everybody on the, on the presidential side as as the numbers come in, we'll be updating it. We'll be putting it on the screen. And my man Jay Sean will be here riding shotgun. Y'all know he's over there in Germany. He'll be here riding shotgun. Um, I got Big Nate will be coming through, of course. My brother Big Nate, Perfect Black, Nagone, and a few others. They'll be stopping by, man, giving their political perspectives, and it's gonna be fun, man. We're gonna cover the election, and I plan on keeping it going until the final results of the presidential election is over. You know, and I don't know when that's gonna be. That might run until 12, 1, 2 o'clock. The next day I gotta get my black ass up and go to work. That's gonna be a bitch. But I'm willing to I'm willing to stay up until it's over. And like I said, I want everybody to come through, man. So bring your black behinds here, man, and check it out. All right. All right. Oh, let me see. Now the email lighting up. Let me see. Oh, somebody. Damn, all these people started following me tonight on Instagram. Good look. Black Manosphere started following me just now. King Allen just started following me. Darius Seal just started following me. And Jaguar Gods just started following me. Appreciate that, brothers. Appreciate that, man. I mean, I gotta go on there and follow y'all back, but I ain't doing it tonight. I'm doing it tomorrow. Not doing it tonight. Yeah, brother, cut to the chase. If you still out there, man, hit me up, man. Come up here for a few minutes, man, before we peel out, brother. If you're still out there, brother, cut to the chase. Go ahead, sir. I got his email. I'll just send you. Let me see. You know, this is YouTube. Everybody has everybody's fucking email. Let's see. Come on up, man, if you're still out there, young fella. Because we can make that happen. We can make that happen. We can have a cut to the Chase TV series. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. You know, I got quite a few brothers who, you know, they've shown interest in having a series on this show. Of course, Brother Obsidian is one of them. Also, Jay Shine has a series on this show that he does. The Jay Shine series. I know y'all have seen a couple of them. I think he's done. Let me see. I think Jay Shine has done 3 of those. Yeah, the Jay Shine series. The last one he did, it was Black Politics and 10 Reasons Why Marriage is Excalibur. Brother Sir Tice is going to have a series on here soon. We've been talking about that for a few weeks. I got to get him up here. If y'all was here Thursday night, Brother Sir Tice actually did the whole reading of the CWBA, the contract with Black America. I mean, he read the whole thing line for line, man, the whole thing. So you might want to go and check that one out. That was the show I did with Brother Haywood. My man Corey Haywood came on. Yeah, Brother Sir Tice, man, at the beginning of the stream, that's him reading it as it, you know, comes across the screen. So Brother Sir Tice is going to have a series up here pretty soon. His series is going to be about healthy eating. I don't know if y'all caught it when Brother Sir Tice was up here before. He did a presentation about fasting. You know, so when he comes, you know, he's going to be talking about healthy eating, healthy living, you know, fasting, stuff like that. So, you know, make sure you come through, man, and check that out, because the brothers have series on this channel, man. I mean, they do. I don't know why they like this channel so much. You know, I'm actually flattered, you know, that they want this series to be on this channel. I actually am. I'm pretty flattered and you know, I'm humbled by it that they actually want to be on here, of all places. Brother, cut to the chase.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's good with it, man?
I'm just chilling, man. You know, just watching you, just sitting back at the crib, enjoying my Halloween, listening to you.
All right. So what, man? We about to start a cut to the chase series on here. What?
Hey, man, we can start. We can work something out. Just start a series or something. You know, I like your show. I like what you got going over here. I tune in every time I can. Okay. Even like on the Tuesday, not just the debates, when you have other things going on. Mm-hmm. So I try to tune in. I tune into this channel frequently. So
okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, young fella. You need to stop through Tuesday night, man. We're gonna be covering this election, you know, right. And you know, come in, chime in. You know, everybody gets to give their perspective. You know, I got quite a few brothers who will be popping in and out because, you know, quite a few people are doing shows, and you know they'll be hopping. You know, everybody will be panel hopping. You know, going from one show to another. Yeah. So I have quite a few brothers who will be, you know, peeping their head in throughout the night. Man, you should come through, man.
Your perspective. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come. Okay. I'm definitely gonna come through and check it out.
Absolutely, man.
Was it gonna be like an open panel, or you got guest speakers, or what?
No guest speakers. I mean, everybody come through and give their perspective on their on the presidential election, of course, and whatever races they got in their neck of the woods, or whatever they want to talk about politics. That's what we're gonna be doing.
All
It's
right,
gonna be one
I
of those
definitely,
political things.
all right, yeah, I definitely gonna tune in. I'll be
Yeah,
there.
yeah. Come on by,
Okay.
man. Everybody's welcome.
Is it 8:30 like you usually go on, or it'll be a little early?
Yeah, we probably gonna get going around 8:30. I
All
think
right.
no
That'll
later
work.
than 9. No later than 9. But I'm thinking more like 8:30. We're going, going because the polls are gonna start closing at probably like 8 or 9 in certain places. So as the polls close, they're gonna be, updating the respective races, and I want to be able to update the folks. When I get the updates, I want to be able to give them to the people. So I want to try to do it as early as possible. I want
Oh,
to
all
try.
right. I'll definitely be there.
Yeah, man, come on through, man, and we'll rap about that. Cut to the chase versus the world. Now,
Yeah.
if we did that, how would you? I mean, what would the premise of it be?
See, I look at it like this, man. You got Obsidian versus the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
And don't nobody really want to challenge him, right? You be having a hard time finding. But I feel like you got somebody young and new. People be chomping at the bits to get at him. It'd be more competition because you got a young guy up here, and it seemed like a new face would bring out more competition. That's what I feel about it. And we can rap about different topics. Nothing off limits with me.
Okay.
If you got something you want to challenge me about, I'll take a position. You take a position. Or so we can do that.
So what nights are good for you if we were to do it? What would be a good night for you?
It can be you're not usually on Sunday, huh? I'll never see you on Sunday, really.
Nah.
Okay.
No, not on Sundays.
Well, just any night. Just any night, whatever night best for you. Just let me know. Try to give me like a day or two in advance, and I'm there.
How's Saturday? How's Saturday night? Because Obsidian don't come every week. He come like here and there. How's Saturdays for you?
Oh, Saturday's cool. Yeah, Saturday's cool. That'll work.
Okay.
Just let me know and I'll be here, man.
All right.
Right on time. Just give me a time and I'm here, man.
Well, let me go ahead because if I'm gonna do that, I like to make promos and have some shit made up for you and all that kind of shit. So let me get with my boy and see if I can get a promo in, man, and maybe we can maybe we can do something. What you looking like next Saturday? How's next Saturday for you? Because I don't have anything planned.
I'm good, man. Next Saturday, you want to do it? Just lock me in. Give me a time slot, and I'm there, man.
All right. Well, we usually throw down about 8 my time. What part of the country you in?
I'm in Dallas, Texas. So I'm on Standard Time.
Okay, so if it's 8 here, it's 7 for you.
Yeah.
Right. So it'd be like 7 o'clock your time. How's that?
Oh, that work. So it'd be 8 o'clock your time, 7 o'clock my time. That'll work.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and set it up for next Saturday.
I might have my son with me, but if you might hear a son in the background, because he like, as long as you don't mind that, like he might talk every once in a while. So
Oh, why would I mind?
Because you know how it goes.
Well, I mean, I have 4 grown children and I have 5 grandchildren. I'm not not a stranger to children.
All right.
I don't care about that. But yeah, I'll go ahead. I'll set it up, and what I'll do is, once my man have put a promo out, I'll send you a copy of it because I'm gonna go ahead and book the show. I'm gonna go ahead and book it because I like booking my shit 5, 6, 7 days in advance. That's kind of how I do it. I'm gonna go ahead and book it, and what I'll do is when I get the promo made, I'll make sure that I send you a copy of it, and you can put the promo on your channel if you want to. So,
all right.
Look to see that coming down through the pipe, all right?
Yeah, we can wrap a little bit more in the email. Well, I'm just thinking like anything anybody want to talk about, man.
Okay.
I'll take a position, they take theirs, and we'll, debate it.
Yeah, well, that's how we do it. I mean, we do it like with Brother Obsidian. I mean, there's no, anything that a person comes up and he's willing to debate it, it's on.
Yeah.
So we'll do the same for you. We'll do it the same way, and like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and book it. I'll book it for Saturday, and look for a promo coming over in a couple days that you can use on your channel. All right.
All right, yeah, I promote it on my channel as well.
Absolutely.
So that's how we'll do it.
That promo will probably be there in a couple days. All right. Just
All right.
look out for it. All right. Appreciate you, young fella. And I will see you next Saturday.
Yeah.
Cut to the chase. How about we go cut to the chase versus YouTube?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
But do you agree though? Do you agree with my logic that I think
Yes.
a newer face will bring out somebody that's young, and a newer face kind of brings out more
because they're probably more apt to try you because you're a younger fella.
They want to smack a young fella around, man. Trying to put a young fella in his place, man. Who this young dude think he is, man? Cut to the chase, man. I see him on his channel, so you know how it goes.
Yeah, I know. I like it. I like it. I told you I'm gonna go ahead and book it. I'm gonna go ahead and book it for next Saturday, 8 o'clock. All right.
All right, man.
My brother. Appreciate you. See you next week, young fella.
All right, keep in touch, man.
Yeah, and look out for that promo. It'll be coming down the pipe probably in the next couple of days. All right.
All right, just send it to me.
Absolutely. Peace, young fella.
All right, peace.
Uh-oh, y'all. A new series has erupted on T.P.O.T. Another series has erupted, you know? So be looking for the thumbnail, y'all. Be looking for the promo. Be looking for that cut to the chase versus YouTube. That's going to be crazy next week, man. Absolutely, because I don't have nothing booked for next Saturday. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up tomorrow. Try to hit my man up, get a promo done for it, and we're going to rock out. So be looking for that. Have your black behinds here next Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's Cut to the Chase. You heard it here first. Cut to the Chase versus YouTube. Yeah. I love it. But once again, man, I appreciate y'all, man, for coming out tonight, man. I'm about to peel up out of here, man. I'm going to go ahead and run a few of my bullshit commercials. I'll see y'all on the other side of the break, and then we'll peel on up out of here, y'all, all right? All right.
Peace, folks. Open your mind. Wednesday, we throw down in the digital square circle on Hours of Power debates. Thursday, we get at it with DXL, Dark Exodus Live. So come through, 9:30 p.m., right here on the T.P.O.T. YouTube page. You know. Open your mind. Hey guys, T.P.O.T. on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. But you knew that already.
Yeah. So we're going to go ahead, man, and peel up out of here, man. I appreciate you good folks, man, for hanging out with us, man, spending some time with us. You know, it's always a pleasure to be up here with you good folks, man. I appreciate all you good folks in this here chat room, man, and appreciate all you good folks out there, man. Like I always say, man, I'm humbled. I'm honored by y'all support. I appreciate all the cash apps and the super chats tonight, man, dropping the hard-earned pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and 50-cent pieces. It's always appreciated. Good people. Special shout out to Brother Obsidian. He did come through this week. He had no challenges. The only challenger he had was Sir Ism, and I just guess Brother Obsidian wasn't feeling it. So he's just like, I'm out. But special shout out to Brother Ism, Lady Dana, and also the new member of the series, the young fella, Cut to the Chase. Looking forward to that next week, young fella. And yeah, man, as always, man, I appreciate you good folks, man. That's all I can say. And make sure you have your black behinds here Tuesday night. 9 p.m. Eastern Time, right here on the T.P.O.T. YouTube page. You freaking know. So, with that, I will leave you with 3 words you know, like I always do.
Open your minds.
Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power.
And so a community is where you control your police, you control your commerce, you control your education, you control your house. We don't control none of that. We live in a hood. Huh? Well, what about the Negroes that get out? Oh, well, say, my cousin, they say he's a multi-millionaire, almost got $1 billion.
The proper thought
3 PhDs, working on 2 more. Driving down the street in Chicago in his Rolls Royce, enjoying himself, and he hear these sirens and look through the mirror and see this cop car flashing lights. He squeezed the steering wheel, man. Heart beats fast. Because he knows the plight of a Negro, what it could be. And then when that cop car passed him by, he says, thank God he wasn't after you in the first place, punk. That Negro thing you can't get away from. It's universal. They wasn't coming after you. With all your millions, with your Rolls Royce, with your PhD, didn't help. That's the hood. Why do you think you never pick up the paper till you read over and over and see white families travel? You think of the thousands of black cops in America. Why don't you see white families trial as black cops? God, my loved one 42 times in the back of the head. Why do you think black cops don't do that? You think they're more spiritual? Think they're better? No! They got enough sense to know that white folks ain't gonna tolerate it. And I will stop in our neighborhood when we decide we will not tolerate it. Now, if we was organized, which is hard to organize people who are just gonna run crazy and you don't know you're crazy. But if we were, with the money we have, and the many people who would come to our aid that don't know what it's like to be a Negro, and we said, if we said, look, we saying, if we don't get a federal law to deal with police brutality, that anytime a cop or anybody carry a gun, have to have a license, just like if you drive a car. And if you use it wrongly, you'll lose your license. And if it's upheld, you can never work again as a cop or a store guard or a private detective. How do you get Congress to push that through? Well, you take your economic power and you call on your friends, black, white, young and old, and say, this coming Christmas, if we don't have a federal law to outlaw police brutality by law, then we calling for a nationwide boycott of Christmas and it'll start on Thanksgiving. Well, let me tell you what that means. 79% of all retail in America happens between Thanksgiving and Christmas. People stay in business all year, lose money just for Christmas, huh? Well, what happens now? Sac Fifth Avenue, Toys R Us, Sears and Roebuck, Westinghouse. They will get the bill, and all they got to do is make one phone call and say, Harry, that's the senator, I want that bill pushed through in 3 days. Okay, it's an economic thing. It's that simple. But we have the power, but the system has wiped us out so bad.
Hours of power. Hours of power. Hours of power.
Santana Lincoln 6. Go ahead. Clear a suspect down, 10-4. That's 10-4. The officer's code 4. We have one suspect that's been shot.
Open your minds.
Join the league. Join the league.
Only from the Prophet of Thought Series Media.
You know.
Open your mind. 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 Open your mind.